So, guys, what's happening? Has anything been happening on TikTok? Where's my phone? I've got to let me charge it. So I'll see what videos we can play, we've got, and all that. I want to see if there's any videos so I can, what's this? Oh, wait a minute, my phone charge is not on. Well, I'm charging my phone, guys, it's not plugged in. Yeah, here you go. Okay. Hi, Rena. Is it Rena? Well, I'm just charging my phone, guys. Is that charging? That's not charging. Shit. Why is it not charging? I mean, I've got this other phone anyway if I need it. Don't know if that's charging. Damn thing. I think it's charging. I'm not sure. Oh. I'll put that on. Put that on. David's going fishing with DG tonight, is he? Oh. Can't think of anything worse than fishing. I mean, I know it's therapeutic and that, sitting there, and I suppose with your can of beer and the sun. It's nice when it's sunny and things, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, that would be nice, I suppose. But me, if I get a fish, I'm going to have to put it back. You know what I mean? Do they put the fish back in, though? I mean, you can sit there for hours before you even get one fish, innit? You have to put it back in. Oh. What's the point of it then? What's the point of... Yeah, but when you hook a fish, doesn't it hurt their little throats, the hook? So you're putting them back in and they're bleeding in the throat. It's not Saboni, no. Yeah, I think it's cool. No, they're not. They don't. Oh, it's not like that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I find it boring. Let's see what's happening on TikTok anyway. Let me turn this other phone on. Let's see what's going on, guys. They normally die after. Do they? Oh. Thank you for all the heart meats, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for the heart meats. Gives you time to think. Yeah. I wonder if I could go fishing if I know. I wouldn't even have a clue about fishing. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have a clue. Hey, Charlie. Charlie, get in the box. Come on, guys. Everyone in the box. Immediately. I'm going to see what videos we've got here. I'm not doing the FYP. I just want to see what's going on TikTok. Sea fishing. Oh, thank you, Indigo Moon. Thank you. Sea fishing. I don't get seasick, though. Yeah, but I imagine sea fishing being the best because that's fresh fish, isn't it? But as long as you put it back in, though. Do you know what I mean? Because it's cruel otherwise. It made me think that you go take that fish home and cook it.
And I just wanted to come up. Okay, so listen. You're amazing. Never change for anyone, right? And I mean never change for anyone. Stick to your guns, right? And give this app some help. Don't let people take you for granted anymore.
No, I'm not going to. Absolutely not.
You're amazing, and you should be getting a lot more support than what you do. So just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, Smiles. I appreciate that. Thank you. We're just going to block people now. Just block them, block them all and things. Absolutely.
Just keep being you and don't let anybody change or whatever.
I appreciate that, Smiles. And Smiles, you're going to start going. Yeah?
Say what?
You're going to start going live, aren't you?
Yeah, if you want me to, yeah, I'm happy
No,
to.
you don't have to ask
It's
my
not a
permission.
problem.
You go live when you want to go live.
I meant
You know what I mean? You
going
don't have
live
to
to
ask
help
me.
out and stuff.
Don't ask for my
No, I
permission.
know
But
that.
yeah, you go live
I
when you
know
want.
that.
Well, yeah,
Just
you
like
can.
going live to help everyone out.
Oh, yeah, you should go live if you want. Yeah, why not? Get some money, you know what I mean? And I know, don't mean to, because, you've been on it a while.
Just
But
don't
the
let
haters are always
anybody.
got to hate Smiles, do you know what I mean? Because I'm
Always,
not
they can
noise
do.
there, Smiles.
Yeah, bear with me 1 second. Hang on. Hold on.
Why don't you go live today?
I can't today because I've got
Oh, okay.
loads of
Well,
shit to
next time
do.
you go
So,
live, share it to me and I'll jump in your box.
yeah, no worries, no worries. Just don't let anybody treat you like shit anymore. Stand for your guns and do what you got to do.
Oh, I appreciate that, Smiles. Thank you.
If people don't like it, they can block you and move on. Simple.
Exactly. Exactly that. I'm glad I am people's content, though. Do you know what I mean? Without me, they'll have no content.
Absolutely. Just don't let the negativity
You know
from
what
those
I
other
feel,
people.
Smiles, and I'm not going to mention anyone's name when I say this, right? I feel that there are certain people talking off TikTok, right? And I think what they're trying to do is take me down because I'm on TikTok a lot. And you probably wonder why. Let me tell you why, guys, and I've said it many times. Because I'm on here a lot on TikTok, right? So thank you so much, I take a lot of viewers away from people when I'm on here constantly. So I think that's their mission, is to take me down, absolutely.
I think you're right, but I think stick to your guns and
Definitely. Yeah, because I
stay
take the
doing
view
what
away
you're
when
doing.
when they do that, because if they come on here 2 hours, right, to do the FYP, or 3 hours, whatever it is, to do the FYP. I'm on here all
Yeah.
the time. So, and when I'm on, sometimes on here, they're doing the FYP, and I take the views away. But I never done that with Luke. Actually, I've always come off at 3:30 to go and watch Luke, and we always used to go over there. But I think I'll stay live now. Because
Exactly.
no one's really kind of appreciated that I've done that. Do you know what I mean? And like sometimes when EQ was on, I'd come off at 8 o'clock and I would go and watch her and things, but no one really appreciates it. So forget it. I'll just stay live as much as possible now.
Exactly. So just keep being you and don't let anybody
I'll
else
make
treat
some
you
more
like shit.
4 more accounts as well. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Delisi. I'm gonna make some more accounts up as well, guys, today. So.
Just don't let people treat you like shit anymore, Ange, because you're worth more than that.
Thank you, Smiles. It's just always, it's only Angie, it doesn't matter. If someone had
I
said
know.
someone else, it'd be a big hoo-ha, but it's only Angie, do you know what I mean? And people keep saying that it's me and I provoke or I do this. No, I don't. All I did was report somebody that retaliate the way he did. I reported them. I have every right to report who I want to report. I can tell people to report who I want to report, just like other people do the same thing. They tell their viewers to report. I have every right to do that. That's all it is.
Absolutely.
Done nothing wrong. I don't hold my hands up to anything. I don't need to hold my hands up to anything. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Just don't let them tear you down all the
People need
time.
to start remembering what people say to me and stop thinking of just what I say to them.
Exactly. Exactly that.
My father's been mocked all over here, his death. But, no one wants to talk on that. But they all talk about what I have said.
Exactly. So don't let them treat you like shit anymore. Stand your ground. You've got all us behind you.
I've done.
Keep doing what you're doing, Ange.
And you know what? People are jealous because we do have the big community, the amazing community on TikTok, one of the biggest, I believe.
That is exactly that, and I think sometimes they feel threatened by you, but let them feel threatened by you.
Absolutely, it's a witch hunt, MFC. So when people say it's me stalking this person and harassing that person, no, I'm allowed every right to report someone and to tell people to report that person. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to stand against bullies. Yeah, I'm not talking about any person when I say this. I'm not talking about anyone specific. I'm just about anyone.
Absolutely. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you've got all of us behind you.
I don't see why I should not. I should someone be doxing me and all of this, and I can't ask my viewers to report for me.
Yeah, exactly that. But you've got all of us behind you, so never feel like you're on your own because you're
got evil avocado here, Smiles. Is this the real avocado? Is this a false one, fake one?
I don't know.
Could be a wannabe one. A wannabe. The evil's in here. The evils, can we block them, guys? It doesn't matter, guys. I've got my other accounts back, and I'm going to create a few others as well.
Yeah, brilliant. Right, well, I'm going to drop down, so I've just got to go out. It's going to be a bit noisy, but just keep being yourself, man.
Start going live, Smiles, you know what I mean?
Pardon?
Start going live. It'll be, yeah.
Yeah, I will do. Don't you worry, I will do. I do it mainly just to help, help Colt out and stuff. It's what we're here for, isn't it? So, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, just keep doing you, Ange. We're all behind you. We've all got your back. Don't you worry.
Miles. Yeah, it is a
All
witch
right.
hunt, isn't it? That's what it is, a witch hunt. How are you talking about harassment? There's only one of me, one person. You're
Absolutely.
a group attacking, harassing one person. A witch hunt. That's exactly what it is.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to jump down now because it's going to get a bit
Miles.
noisy here, but I'll be back up again in a little while. All right.
Afternoon, Emma. I'm not talking about anyone specific either, guys.
All right. I'll see you in a bit, Ange. Thanks for the gifts, guys.
See you later, Smiles. Who else is in the box? Hey, Debs. Oh, a lady die. I think you were in the box. Oh, no, I thought I'd accepted.
Can be Debs, don't worry. And can you either put
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Sorry, guys. Is that better? I'll do it like that. All right. Oh, I can't see you now. Where you gone? Oh, I can't see the box. It was hilarious on Favorited last night. Jane, are you talking about when me and Lynn's went on there? I'm not going to lie, I quite liked it. You have that freedom of speech. Obviously, I do believe, even though you've got the freedom of speech, but you don't want to cross any lines because it's still an app, you know what I mean, where, you don't want to, where you can step over that line, But however, it was funny, yeah. It was. If anyone gets, guys, but if people do come on Favorited, I am on there. I might go on there today, Guys, please don't cross the line. We don't get personal about someone's looks. We don't do any of that. Do you know what I mean? We can talk about people, absolutely, but let's not cross the line. You know what I mean? I think, let's not be kind of too, So, shall I see what's happening on TikTok then? Let's have a look. I've got WhatsApp messages. Who's this from? Yeah, you got to remember also, people have had a go at me and gone in on me as a gifter for gifting EQ. Why would I gift EQ? Alex Brigham, Miss Red, they've all had a go at me for doing that, saying, why would, after Miss EQ said what she said, why would I gift EQ? Do you remember that, how people went in on me? So let's not be one-sided here. They all went in on me on that. Why? And they all said my behaviour, why are my gifters gifting me? They've all said it, all of them. So I just feel it is one-sided. Now, when I was talking about a certain gifter, thank you, Laura, when I was thinking about I just wanted to understand as to why. Yeah, not because I was saying she shouldn't, but I thought that she had gifted due to someone talking on my looks, you know what I mean, and all of that kind of thing. That's what I thought, and I wanted to understand it. I wasn't having a go. She chose to get in the box, so she's not a victim, guys. That she is. I think she is making out she is. She's not. I just wanted to understand as to is it because of a certain person putting me down in regards to my looks and my mental health as to why you'd gift that person. Just like how people asked me as to why I gifted, EQ a lion when she said what she said. The same thing, exact same thing. And Alex Brigham, if he is listening, he questioned it. No hate on him here, but he did question it. So why not? Yeah? So if people choose to get into my box, they choose to get into my box. I think she did hear everything he'd said, that person had said about me, and that's why I gifted. I'm going to stick with that. I think she knew. So it was just wondering why people, give someone that's bullying someone, that's saying the most vilest things, just to understand it. That's all. People can gift who they want to gift. People gift EQ every day. My people here probably gift EQ. Yeah, let's not play the victim though. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean. But I think, it was very one-sided, wasn't it? Like I said, if I do something and I get on the FYP, it gets put all over the FYP, people talk on it. But when someone says something to me, that says the most worst things, they don't speak on it. It's very, very one-sided, very, very one-sided. So I'm still thinking that whether to do the FYP tomorrow in the morning or in the afternoon, I don't know yet. But I think it's very dangerous, you know, it's like a witch hunt. Do you know what I mean? Thank you for the gifts, guys. Thank you so much. You know, you've got to remember, yeah, it is people, they have got each other. They have an army of creators behind them. There's only one of me, yeah? And that's me and us. So, you know, yeah. So it can come across as if it's bullying. You know what I mean? Especially when that person this morning didn't actually play any of the favorited videos, didn't play any of the trauma videos, didn't play any of that, but wants to choose to play this. But who also had, you know, said that I gifted EQ, but you're also going for me as a gifter. Yeah, and then, but now, because I've said something about a gifter, it's, oh, well, people can gift who they want to gift. But you didn't say that when I was gifting EQ, though. Well, people can gift who they want to gift. You had a go at Lee. You said, why would I gift EQ after what she said? I am so, you're so right. Yeah, I am so right. They've all gone on my gifters, my mods. Why don't they call me out? Why are they gifting my bad behaviour? It just goes to show what this app is about. You do something wrong, you're going to get gifted for it. They all went in on every gifter here. All my gifters. So let's not pretend, let's not sit there and talk about me talking about one gifter. You know what I mean? Facts, yes. I think, you know, they've all got kind of shit on each other, to be honest. I really do. Yes. Facts, Angie. Yeah. Yeah. They all have gone in on all of you, have they not? For gifting me. Yes. But then when now I've said something, it's like, oh my, do you know what I mean? Now they've gone in on me for going in on one gifter. He wanted to get into my box for the followers, probably, you know, for a bit of clout. Absolutely. That person is no victim. Thank you so much, Louise. Thank you. It's because it's you. That's why they go in on you. Yes. It's because it's me. I mean, people can dox me. They can say the most vilest things. They can talk about my trauma. They don't ever play it. But if I spoke on them, like, you know, someone's nana or someone's family, oh, they talk on it. But we're going to stay live a lot. You know, don't get me, if I do get bananaed, I'll go into my other account, I've got all my accounts back, so we're going to have to start again from scratch. Then I'll go and I've got Eternity's account as well, so we are going to stay on most of the day today. Thank you. Because I have been coming off to watch certain people's FYP. Do you know what I mean? They've been getting the views from the cult. So we're going to say no more. You're not going to have the cult. Because I'm going to be live. Bully behaviour, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. So anyway, let's go and find if we've got any other drama apart from this, because this is boring now. Like, let's have a look. I mean, I was shocked when Luke kicked me out of that box. I was shocked because I thought, why would you leave that other person in and kick me out? You should have kicked both out. Do you know what I mean? Very biased platform. But we need to find someone to go live at 3:30 as well to do the FYP. That's that. Nothing wrong with the healthy competition. So it's like I look red, guys. Why did he kick you out? Don't know. Because I just went in to say about bullying on the set. And the person that was next to me goes, he's not going to have that on his platform, even though he's talking on me. I was talking on me. I come in to have my side, my say, and he kicked me out. Let's face it, this man is always drinking, you know, the little buzzballs. And guys, he hasn't turned into a nasty man. I think it's just he's shown his true colours. Luke, let me just get tissue. One sec. So from now on, guys, like, what we're going to do is just talk about if they're on the FYP, we are definitely going to talk about it, okay? And we'll have all the biased opinions. Right. And another thing, with this DG situation, I don't even know why, once again, they've gone in on DG, to be fair, do you know what I mean? And listen, I'm not, he's not a fan of mine, I'm not a fan of his, right? But however, he has done the FYP, okay? If he wants the views, he would continue doing the FYP, right? I don't think it's for him, I don't think it's for me, to be honest with you, the FYP. Sometimes I just think, maybe I should just do battles every day, do you know what I mean? But then, of course, then people are going to say I'm big as beg. You know what I mean? She's always begging. But I don't think DG has really done anything wrong, no. I think he's a popular creator. He's one of the biggest creators on here. I love DG. Yeah, I mean, I do understand why he goes in on the FYP host, including myself, because we do talk about other people. We do. That is the FYP. I can understand why he finds it annoying, because I find it annoying, and I do the FYP. I do. Because battles are boring. I know battles are boring. Luke thought he was a celebrity in the boxing, little man syndrome. Yeah, he probably did. Hiya, Canadian Angie, he did. He's well within his rights not wanting to talk to Luke boxing. Absolutely. I mean, I don't know who he thinks he is, to be honest. You know what I mean? People keep going on about calling me an alcoholic and I'm a drinker. Well, I think we're going to need to start saying that to Luke, because he's drinking more and more. Look at him when he's always sweaty when he does the FYP. He's definitely taking something. I love debates when you do them. Debates, yeah. Thank you, Canadian Angie, for the flowers. Thank you. Your debates were good. Yeah, maybe we could just start doing debates as well. Do you think so? Afternoon, Sarah. Thank you, Angie, for the flowers. Thank you. Right, so let's play some of these videos. Just go savage, Ange. Fuck them all. Oh, I am going to go savage, absolutely. Right, let's have a look what we got. Guys, I'm not doing the FYP. I'm just seeing what's been happening this morning and last night. So let's have a look at some of these videos that have been sent. What's this? What the fuck is that? How to be brave? How can I love when the heart beats fat colors? Are people okay? Honestly, show us. Show this with the music. How to be brave? The song. Honestly, let me see who these people are. Lucy, Boggy. What Angie done to him last night was unforgivable, yet she's one crying. She's being bullied. What have I done? What reported him? What got to my Discord to report him for bullying? What was done? Nothing was done, love. You're making out I've done something horrific to him. I got him reported, which he does to me every day. He goes live every day saying salt and pepper Angie, salt and pepper Angie. What I done to him? I want to know what I did. He deserves it and more. Yeah, well, yeah, what did I do? Oh, my goodness. There's not many people actually supporting this, actually. Right, next. It says... Oh, was it his funeral today? Oh, I didn't know that. Right. Miss Red claps back to delusive Angie.
Do you get what I'm saying, Angie? Now, I've seen a couple of times Corey ask if you can drop everything.
And yeah, because that's what you call manipulator, Miss Red. He has asked me that, but to then go on to Hayley Comments Live and drag me. Say that I'm sitting in my pussy bedroom. I've messaged him, please, can you leave me alone? But it doesn't, so Oh, no, she's clapping, but she's the one talking on it. So I'm going to clap back.
You can, come to mutual understanding.
You
don't speak to each other or speak about.
We had that, like I said, until I was on a WhatsApp call, getting messages come through saying that Alex Brigham and Heidi Comet was talking about me with that person, right? And I've been about me sitting in my pissy knickers, asking to do a poll whether he thought Favorited was hilarious. So he hasn't stopped, Miss Red.
And Corey, I've seen Corey do that over the last week. That he wants.
Really? Did you see him and Heidi Comet then live, Miss Red?
No. And move on. Bearing in mind, Jay, you may be a little bit angry about things that have been said previous, which I have said I don't agree with, but equally you have said things about him as well. But at least he has tried.
No, he hasn't tried, Miss Red. He hasn't tried. Stop being selective, okay? Because do you want me to show you the Heidi? Let me show you the videos. Let me show you the videos, Miss Red. But have you been selective? Wait a minute. Where are they? Here we go. Alex Brigham returns and has a discussion with Corey. Okay, that's about me. Talking about delusive Angie. There you go. Talking about delusive Angie. Oh, what do you know? That was yesterday, Miss Red. Or was it the day before? Yesterday, talking on me. All of them, okay? For them to say, oh, no, Alex brought it up. He might have brought it up, but you could have dropped. But you continued saying, do you find me funny, I'm favorited? Let's do a poll. She sits in her pissy knickers. Yeah, there you go, Miss Red. Okay? So stop saying, yeah, just because he said to leave me alone. I've asked him to leave me alone. Right. Let's get back to it.
Come to some kind of peace treaty because it's not going to benefit your platform. Because unless you are sat there,
I don't care about my platform, to be fair. I don't care.
People out every day, you have got no content. So it doesn't pay you to get on with people. It pays you to have enemies and to have people go at you so you can sit there and cry about it. When it's all right, you can sit there and you can use your FYP as a fucking nuclear weapon against people, because that's what mainly your FYP is, show videos about yourself and what people have said about you or situations that involve you. Your FYP isn't actually much about TikTok. It's just
the thing is, though, Miss Fred, it wasn't in your business. It was none of your business. It really was none of your business. It really wasn't. So why are you even getting involved? Yeah? Did you get involved when I was called all the sorts under the unfavorited? Did you play any of those videos? Did you even discuss it on your FYP? Did you discuss the Heidi Comet when we said we're going to... when I've got messages saying just let's put it to bed. I said that to him, and that if we do the FYP, V's on it, we're going to play each other, though, still, on the FYP. That was the agreement. So what's it to do with you, Miss Fred?
You. But like I say, do I agree with everything Corey says? No, but I'm not. Corey's not my responsibility.
But you don't sit here. He's not your responsibility. Neither why are you sitting here, neither am I. You know what I mean? You don't want to talk on him, don't talk on me.
Darling, nobody's my responsibility.
You did the same with Alex. You seem to have a hatred towards me, Miss Red, and you seem to support the people that hate me, that go in on me, that bully me. These are the people that you support, Miss Red. Yeah, because you don't do it yourself. You get other people to do it. Yeah, and you support them for doing that.
It's like I am my own. I'm responsible for myself and myself only. And I don't want to fucking be involved.
Obviously, I'm not going to talk about that certain individual if he's got a funeral today, yeah. I wish him well on that day. I'm not, you know what I mean? But I'm just clapping back to Miss Red. She is the one that spoke about it this morning, okay?
But I will say that he has tried to nip things in the bud, but you don't want to do it.
No, he hasn't. Heidi comments live. I've just shown you the videos. Yeah, I hadn't spoken on them. That's why I reported them. Because I'm not going to be bullied on the SEP.
Because like I say, if you and Corey are friends, or you and whoever else are friends, you can't sit there and slag people off.
And after I have my say this morning, I'm not going to speak on that person. And if he speaks on me, let's see if Miss Red talks on it. Okay? Because I'm not going to talk on this person. I definitely don't want to talk on it today because of the funeral today, and I hope it does go well for him. But unfortunately, I'm going to not sit here and not ignore it when Miss Red is talking on it.
And then to question whether I've been through DV, because I don't want to come on here and scream and shout and get involved in all the fucking arguments, is absolutely disgusting. You don't need to question me.
You said I provoke. You said I provoke people. So my question to you is, did you provoke your ex to do what he did to you? Because I don't like that word provoke. No one provokes anyone to go that low and say those kind of things. and to make threats.
Darling, on what I've been through. And this is what she wants, because she's going to sit there all day today, and she's going to go
All day, Miss Red, yeah, all day.
Because she needs the content, she needs the argument, she needs the drama. Because she can't just sit and have a nice life.
No, Miss Red, because I've said many times, can you please stop being so biased? Can you not keep it one-sided? Why are you keep doing it it's one-sided here? Yeah? Why don't you talk on the things that people do to me, Miss Red? Because you enjoy people going at me. You enjoy people bullying me. You love it. Yeah? You enjoy it, like you did with Alex Brigham. You never spoke on it. And I begged her, yeah, to tell, please to tell Alex, because he's dragging me because of you, Miss Red, and you never did, because you loved it.
I'm talking about delusive Angie. I'm just fucking sick of her sat there crying and playing victim when she's fucking
I am the victim.
Relentlessly poking at people.
I am the victim.
Continuously.
Well, I'll tell you what, Miss Fred. Go and tell these certain individuals to report me to the police, because people are saying, like EQ is saying, that they've probably got a police case. So I advise them, if that's what how they feel, they've got a police case against me and I'm the stalker, even though I'm not the one going in their boxes. They're coming in my boxes. They're coming in my comments. Funny that, isn't it? I mean, I would have thought stalking meant me going into their boxes, me going into their life. But I don't do that. I'm sitting on my life. They're just trying to get into my box. Do you know what I mean? They're the ones going in other people's boxes talking on me. So weird. Very strange stalker I am. You know what? Go to the police then, because it was mentioned to the police that they'll have a case. Well, go. We'll see who's got the case then, shall we?
Whatever Corey
I'm only talking about the police guys because EQ did mention it.
Fuck all to do with me. Take it to Corey. I don't care. But all I'm saying is at least he's tried.
No, he hasn't tried. He hasn't tried. I just shown you the evidence, and if you want me to play it, I'll play it, of him and Alex.
Just like she sits there and says, it's not my responsibility what Sam Walker gets up to, or this person going have it out with them. I'm saying the same. Is that okay? And then like everybody fucking reporting each other and things like that, you know.
Funeral is Friday, not today. Oh, sorry, Kitty Biscuits. That's what I was going to say. I didn't really want to speak on him if he's got a funeral today. Oh, okay. I'm not going to be speaking on him after this. And we'll see who starts it up. Okay, we will see. I will come with the videos. I'll give it a week. All right, I'm not going to speak on him for a week, and let's just see if he cannot talk on me, okay?
You ain't responsible. Yeah, but do you know what it is, right? She sat there saying, this person is reporting, that person's reporting me. There's no proof on whoever's reporting you. There's no proof that Corey's doing it.
There's no proof Corey's doing it. He sits on his platform, right, does he not, guys, and say, salt and pepper delusive Angie. Salt and pepper delusive Angie. Does he not do that? Yes or no? Yes or no? And we decided to report him once. I decided to report him once. And go on Discord and say, come on, let's get him off, because he's doxing my shit. You know, he's going in on me and my trauma and all of these kind of things. I have every right. TikTok's not doing their job. So, Miss Red, what are you talking about? Do you want me to show you the videos of him saying salt and pepper, Angie?
Levi or anybody else. I mean, let's be honest, you know, you've got a few enemies on TikTok, so it could be anybody on TikTok doing it.
It's come out of his mouth.
I am not responsible for anybody on TikTok apart from myself, so leave me out your fucking shit, alright?
Stop being biased then, Miss Red.
Do you not see those guys?
You know, the funny thing is, you need a support group. You need everyone around you, Miss Red, because you can't use TikTok on your own. You need an army around you. I don't need, there's only one of me. And that will come across as bullying, because it's like it's a witch hunt. You know what I mean? A witch hunt. That you just talk on the things that I say and know what other people say to me. You know?
It's that provoking all day. Provoke. I can't speak.
There you go, using that word provoke. So basically, I've provoked this individual to threaten me, threaten to come to my house, yeah, threaten to, spoke on my father's death, all of it. I provoked that, apparently.
Speak about an hour for 15 minutes, or she'll go on now for 20 hours.
And yet, you say provoke. I have every right to ask people to report someone that is I consider a bully. I have every right to do that, because, like I said, TikTok's not doing their job. So what? It's not that deep. So how's that provoking? I've had enough of him and his friends reporting me. But now I don't care not anymore. Don't get me wrong. I really don't care about anything on TikTok.
Thank you, Danielle. Like, am I missing something? Yeah, Corey does go. They both go at each other. They do. They both go at each other.
There you go again, Miss Red. You said the same thing about Alex Brigham, right? And he was putting me on sex offenders and all this, which he has apologised for, don't get me wrong. But however, you said it's back and forth, back and forth. It was never really back and forth. I was reacting to a lot of the things. You know what I mean? I was reacting. I couldn't even have an argument with Miss Red without Alex jumping in and dragging me for it, you know? So it might be back and forth, but there's lines you just don't cross. And that's talking on someone's trauma, you know, the way he did. There's a lot of things. Right, so there's not really back and forth. There's a reaction. You know, the reason why me and Corey fell out, is because he said that, you know, the 3 people that came to my house, Talia, this is how it happened, right? He sent me a horrible voice note. Oh, Angie, it wasn't a man, you liar. Oh my God, now we've just proven you're wrong. And then he went and apologised to Talia. That's what he did, and we were friends at the time. Now, I never lied, because in my eyes, that was a man. Sounded like a man, looked like a man, because they had a hood on, so you couldn't really see. So it wasn't lying, though. But then he apologised to Talia. You apologised when 3 people come to my house and then cried when 3 people come to your house. Do you know what I mean? Why are you apologising to that person that came to my house? No hate on Talia. However, 3 people come to your house and now you're crying.
What I'm saying is, he's asked for a truce. He's been in the live, he's been in the...
He's asked for a truce, Miss Red. Yeah? Do you want to see the messages? Do you want to see my messages towards me and Corey? Yeah? Do you want to see the video of him with Alex and Hayley Comet? So where's this truce? Well, because he said it, he didn't mean it though.
He's been on Luke's.
Yeah, and I got kicked out of Luke's. Not both of us, me. Yeah, it's a witch hunt against me, and that is Miss Red, Luke, Corey, and all of them, their little group, yeah, a witch hunt against one person.
She asked if they can sort it out, but she doesn't want to do that.
No. That's a lie. Okay, a lie. I was minding my own business. I was on a WhatsApp call and I'm getting messages. He's talking on you with Hayley Comet. You know what I mean?
Because it's not going to pay her to have peace. So instead, she's trying every fucker else into it that's not sat here screaming and shouting about Corey.
Oh, next. That's none of your business. I don't know why. The thing is, Miss Phil, I don't know why you actually got involved in that when it's none of your business, when you didn't want to get involved in anything else towards me. You know what I mean? You should be ashamed of yourself. And like I said, I am done with you and Luke. Completely done. I will stay on my live at 3:30. I used to come off at 3, you know, to go and watch Luke. Because, yeah, I've liked his FYP, but I can't do the biasedness. Because every time I got into his box, I had noticed I couldn't really have my say. He always spoke over me or kicked me out. You know what I mean? But everyone else could have their say. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So, Luke, you are biased. So, what's next?
I put up an email and they basically said...
So, Torian shows what comes up when you search Deleuze of Angie on ChatGPT. Hilarious. That ChatGPT is a... God, you know what I did with EQ? It's just a laugh.
The police force have rejected this case.
Wait, did she have a case on it?
How do you know? How do you know that, Alicia?
Yeah. Hi, Bunda.
Shut up.
First of all, they didn't reject it. I can guarantee you they didn't reject it.
I put Angela's name on ChatGPT the other day. You know it came up. Oh, look, let me show you what it said about Deleuze of Angie. Hold on, wait.
Yes, I hope he's all right. Let us know.
I want to hear this.
I'll be your groupie, baby.
I can guarantee you there was no rejection from the police. I don't know why she thought that.
People keep atting me saying that I've been heavily racially abused by Paige.
Oh, come on, I want to hear this AI.
Platform where she engages in heated debates, often...
I've even got my phone on there, look. What's it saying? Deleuze of Angie, TikTok personality known for her... I'll let her read it.
under the influence, leading to unpredictable and sometimes erratic behaviour. And then look. Angie's content primarily revolves around live reactions This is so funny. Where she discusses various topics, often
According
expresses...
to them, it said because rejected on the email. No. What happened is that email that I showed was to do with Sophie Bailey. So so I had to hide the addresses of the location because they did tell me the location of both parties. And what they'd done is because I didn't send anything in on Sophie. Sophie really wasn't anything to do with it, to be honest. I think they went by what Alicia had said about Sophie, and it was rejected from that police force and put sent back to this police force to investigate it further. This police force to investigate it further. Do you know what I mean? But it was, yes, from rejected because it wasn't really anything to do with Sophie Bailey. Do you get what I'm saying? It wasn't really anything to do with her. But, however, it was sent back to further investigation.
Strong and polarizing opinions.
It wasn't about Alicia.
Her approach is characterized by a lack of accountability and a tendency to double down on controversial statements, which has contributed to multiple feuds with other TikTok creators, including Sylvia. Who the hell is Sylvia Previa? With whom she has had an ongoing is that Pell? Public perception of Angie is largely negative, with many viewing.
I love it.
It's so funny.
This is AI.
She has been accused of using TikTok as a platform to garner attention. All right, 1 sec, Million. Often at the expense of others. Additionally, her behavior during live streams have raised concerns, with reports of her being heavily intoxicated and engaged. This is so funny. I don't think you understand how funny this is. This is the first page.
Reality FYP or whatever your name is, I am a white WHORE.
That was hilarious.
Is that Corey? Is it actually Corey?
I don't know who's Silver, whoever that person is. I can't believe Angie's on ChatGPT.
I'm not on ChatGPT. It just comes up because you must have put my name in or something. What the hell? No way. What the hell? She must have put words in. But why's my photo there? Look, they even got my photo. Someone go and check ChatGPT. I'm famous, baby. I think they've put it in. Do Torian. Oh, yes. Okay, wait a minute. I will do Torian.
And see what comes up.
I'm going to go do me. Go on, you lot, go put your names down. Let's see what the last bit says.
Mine won't be on it.
Additionally, her behavior during live streams has raised concerns, with reports of her being heavily intoxicated and engaging. The TikTok community has responded to Angie's actions with a mix of criticism and support. Some viewers have petitioned for her removal from the platform. Hey, am I the only one that finds this hilarious? Oh my god, who's done a petition to get her off the app? Talk up now.
It's just very sad what Torian said. Am I actually on there? Get out of here. Am I really on that? I'm going to have to
Angela's
look.
on ChatGPT.
I can't know. They must have put it in.
Figure with the TikTok
Am I on there? Oh my god, I'm famous.
Oh my god. That was funny, man. Flipping out. Oh god.
You're on there? No way. How do I check this? I can't believe I'm on there. Am I really?
Oh my god, I'm on there. Dave just sent me a screenshot.
Are you? Let me type in.
How do you do it then? Do you just type someone's name in or something? No,
Okay,
you're not.
Shall I read it? I'm gonna
You
read it.
are not. You
Alicia,
are on
known
it.
TikTok as Alicia's at it,
Everyone
is a content
is.
creator, liar, who shares personal reflections, emotional insights, and advocacy messages. Her account has garnered over 32,000 followers and more than 100,000 likes. Grief and healing. Alicia openly discusses her experience with loss and mourning. She has curated a playlist titled Grief, featuring videos that express her journey through grief. Advocacy. Her profile includes the phrase Free Palestine, indicating her support for related causes. Alicia shares thoughts on personal growth and resilience. For instance, in one video she states, "Leave us alone, water your own grass, don't worry about ours," reflecting on self-focus and boundaries.
I'm going to have to look at it, right? Let's see. Is it AL Chat? Is that the same thing? Chat GBT, okay. So how do I go? How do I look at this then? Right. What do I do? Oh, for God's sake. Get this off. Right. So what do I do? How do I look at it? Just wrote and who is Torian. Right, let me see. Who is Torian? Is that all you do? Why is it not? Huh? Wait a minute. Who is TikToker? Who is live streamer? Torian. Because it's coming up with something bloody else. Stop generating that. How come there's no sound? Oh yeah, there's a live streamer and content creator who focuses on video games, particularly on he. Else says he. It doesn't say. Oh, let me put who is. Why can't it? Wait a minute. Who is Delusive Angie? It's not doing it. How do I get the voice on? Who is Delusive Angie? Delusive Angie is a name associated with a live streamer and content creator, particularly recognized within the gaming community, especially on platforms like TikTok and Twitch. She has gained. Wait a minute. She has gained popularity for her engaging personality, humorous interactive streams, often focusing on games and can't be me though. Angie uses her platform to connect with viewers that share her gaming experience and foster. No, that's definitely not me. If there's a specific no. I know, gaming community. Who is TikTok Delusive Angie? Try game. Known as a TikTok Delusive Angie, is a social media content creator who has gained popularity engaging and entertaining videos. She is known for her humor, personality, and creative approach to As a TikTok influencer, she interacts with her, this isn't me then, followers and has built a community around her content, which for the most current and specific details about her content or influence, you may want to visit her TikTok profile to as a social media personality can evolve. Her videos can cover a range of topics including gaming, lifestyles and humor. That must be someone else. I'm not on it, guys. And you're famous. Torian, how do I get it on there? You're on there as well, apparently, Torian. And you're on ChatGPT. Yeah, but apparently so are you. How do I find it? Find you?
And I got look, I got screenshots. Let me green screen them.
Oh my god!
I was dying, mate. Oh my god!
Yeah, but you're on it as well.
Yeah, but mine's crap. Your one's like look. It's even got your picture. Your picture.
Can we put someone pick on there like DG Decker? See what comes up with him, or who else is a CLA or something? Because they must be on there as well then.
Look, Angie, you're on there. Everything about you is on there. Look, all I wrote was tell me about Delusive Angie on TikTok.
Who right there? There must be someone that's written that though.
I don't know. Millen's on there. I don't know who else is on there.
What the hell? That is crazy.
Literally, it says about your whole, not your whole life, but it even talks about your drinking.
Oh my god. Put yourself in there. Say, put him. Tell me.
I was on there too, but mine was quite nice actually. It just said that I'm quite a bit controversial and I talk about beauty. And
put CLA on there then. Put CLA.
All right, wait. Let me do it, and I'll green screen it. One sec.
Or Evil Queen. Put Evil Queen on there. I've got to see what it says.
All right, hold on 1 second.
That is mad. How funny, man. See, it looks like everybody's on there then, doesn't it? Someone, you know what I think? Someone's written it and put it on there. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't know how it's got on there. Because if everyone's on it, look, who else is on there? It's searched. It's AI. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's AI, meaning someone must have put it on there, right? It's not human. Oh, I don't know.
When I put Evil Queen, it came up with Elsa Frost.
Yeah, because she had a better thingy bob with her. Maybe that's why. I don't know. How does it get on there? Kate?
Yeah, it is, and it's brought up that Chelsea Harwood had a case. Wait, Angie, on your one as well, it said that you had a back and forth with someone called Sylvia. Who's Sylvia, Angie?
Wow, Sylvia! I don't even know who Sylvia is. What?
I swear down, it had Sylvia and then their surname. I was meant to search to see who it was.
I'm saying maybe Sheila. No, I don't think it would be my mum because it would say mum, innit?
Oh my god, it's talking about Evil Queen's convictions.
Show it.
Oh my
Oh my god. Could be. This is crazy. How does it do it though? I don't understand how it's on there. Do you know what I mean? Because I think because it's AI. It's AI. Someone must have put it on there. Do you know what I mean? If you put in certain words, maybe, and it probably saves it into. I reckon, you know what? People have searched it, put little names about me, like, you know, alcoholic, this, and it saves it on that chat. Yeah, random words together. Someone's put random words on there, and it's kind of just saved it on there. Scans the internet. I'm not on the internet. Am I? I don't think so.
Oh, apparently Evil Queen was arrested.
Elusive Angie. I'm on Reddit.
So Evil Queen scammed 120 grand. We know that already, right?
Yeah.
Sentenced to 4 months prison and 2 months suspended. She was harassed and bullied by Elsa Frost. Nah, babe, it says 120k.
What else does it say? Does it say about her behaviour on TikTok, though?
It says that she's been transphobically bullied. What the hell? Oh my god. No, it doesn't. Not a lot.
Wow. That's crazy. See, I'm not on the internet, guys. So I don't know how it's... I reckon, like, I say a Tory and someone's put words in. Do you know what I mean? And it's just saved it on there.
Angie, you're on Google as well. Type your name on Google. Type your name on Google. Type your name on Google.
I am in Google. I don't see it.
Type in delusive Angie.
Yeah, I have. I'm on... It comes up with TikTok videos.
Oh, this is the funniest thing ever.
Delusive Angie. Yeah, I've put it in. Nothing comes up. It comes up with TikTok shit and that. You know, Reddit and Instagram. I know all that, but that's it.
Wow, looks like there is really a digital footprint. That's crazy.
What's that site called? No, but like I said to her, and I think people put certain words in it and it's saved on that chat thing. It saved it.
Maybe.
Because I'm not,
funny.
I'm not on Google. I'm not on the internet, like actual Google internet. TikTok is the internet. Yeah, it's funny. I don't know where that's all come from.
Thank you, Ange. All right, guys, stop gifting me in this box. You'll get 30%. Anyways, Ange, you smell. Bye.
I mean, because it is AI, isn't it? That's hilarious. I'm famous, baby. Does anyone want an autograph? I'm going to charge you. Oh, AI scans everything on TikTok. Check your Instagram. What the hell? It's on my Instagram? Yeah, everyone's on the internet, I suppose, because TikTok is the internet, isn't it? Google your name and images. Okay, let me have a look. Right. Delusive Angie. Right. Images. Yeah, I'm all over the images, I know. That's from TikTok, though. That's all from here. So, yeah.
Hey, Ange, I got it about you. Sheila is mentioned. Mum's mentioned. Look, wait. Ready? You got a big screen, me. Okay, hold on. Let me get it. Oh, this is hilarious, man. Oh, wait, let me do it the other way. Hold on. Oh, for fuck's sake. One sec. Okay, let's do it this way. All right. Oh, hold on. Wait. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is it not letting me? You look, how do I? Oh, okay, cool. All right. Let's go. We are going to do this one and this one. No, need this one and this one. So it says, delusive Angie's mother, known as Sheila, has been a reoccurring figure in Angie's TikTok content. Their relationship has been publicly displayed through various videos and live streams, often highlighting both tender and true moments. Angie and Sheila have had several disagreements captured on TikTok, ranging from minor arguments to more serious disputes. One notable incident involves a video where Sheila expresses disappointment over Angie's financial contributions, suggesting ongoing familial tensions. Despite the conflicts, there have been heartfelt interactions between Angie and her mother. In a recent video, Angie shares a personal confession with Sheila, showcasing a moment of vulnerability and familial support. Aww.
That's when I said I was gay.
Wait, let's see the other one. Okay, there's another one. Is this the same one? No. Despite the conflicts that have been... Okay, we read that. The TikTok community has shown interest in Sheila's well-being, with some users initiating support campaigns. For instance, a video was shared providing a PayPal link for donation to assist Angie's mother, indicating a level of concern and solidarity from viewers. Overall, the mother-daughter relationship between delusive Angie and Sheila is complex, marked by both public disputes and moments of genuine connection, all unfolding under the scrutiny of their online audience. To be fair, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad, yeah. What the hell?
Angie, you're famous?
It's weird, isn't it? How I even got on there.
Like, Sheila's gonna go off one, mate, if she finds out she's on ChatGPT. Oh, that is hilarious.
Was Babalusha mentioned?
No, Babalusha wasn't mentioned.
What the hell? That is crazy, isn't it?
That's crazy. That was actually fun.
They are, yeah, but I think honestly, people put, like I said, words in there, and it's just saved it.
Maybe.
Because I think a lot of people are on there. People in the comments are saying they're on there as well.
Are they?
Well, a couple of people said that they're on there, so I think that's what happens. Is it just gets saved on there?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't see any other way.
All right, well, see you later, Ange.
See you later.
Oh wait, hold on. I got another one.
All right, God, another one.
They do mention Babalusha. They mentioned Babalusha. Wait.
And today's Tuesday, Thursday, because it was bank holiday.
No, they've mentioned it. Look, I'll show you. Is it this one? No, wait, hold on. All right. Oh, hold on.
Oh my God, I'm in there.
All right, is it this one? Yeah, the elusive does have a cat which has been featured in her TikTok content. The cat, sometimes referred to as Babalusha, appears in various videos, including comedic skits and interactions that highlight their relationships. However, there have been concerns raised by viewers regarding the cat's well-being. Oh, God. Discussions on forums like Bun the Begs have criticised Angie for allegedly neglecting the cat's health needs, such as delaying veterinary care. The presence of the cat in Angie's content has sparked both... Oh, whatever, yeah.
Yeah, that's how his PCA came in, because he was missing here, which I would like.
Dynamics of her online persona. There we go.
Yeah, but he was missing here. But in the RSPCA, go to the vet. I had already gone to the vet about it, so I went to the vet about him twice. He kept saying it's just over grooming, anxiety, and all that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know why people even called the RSPCA on him.
No, that was
That's what
hilarious.
happened with the Babalusha.
Thanks, Faith. Big up. Anyways, guys, I'm going. Bye.
I'm gonna actually feed him. That's crazy, man. What the hell? One sec, guys. I'm gonna feed him. I can't believe we're on Monday. Right. Let me just get a spoon. Mum, there's Babalusha in there. And there's food. Hey, but there's water in there. Hello. What the hell? One sec, guys. You're hungry? Right. Wait a minute. Yeah. The keys? Yeah. Yeah, come on out outside. Come on, Bubs. Yeah, look. Babalusha. Babalusha. Yeah. Come on in. There you go. Is that nice? Alexa, play Happy Days. Should we do a bit of Happy Days? I love that. Alexa, play Happy Days.
Happy Days. Theme song.
Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, play Happy Days.
Happy Days. Theme song by Dominic Hauser on Amazon Music.
Black gray sky, hello blue. There's nothing can hold me when I hold you. Feels so right, it can't be wrong. Rocking and rolling
all night long.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, what a day. Prove it all week with these days are
Hey girl! Morning or afternoon.
Can you put me in the big box, please?
Okay, one sec.
What's going on over here, guys?
Nothing. You alright?
Yeah, Angie, can you play my video on my page, please? It's called Knives Down, yeah? So in Coventry, I'm trying to do this thing. Why ain't it coming on? Oh, yeah. In Coventry, they've got this thing called Put the Knives Down. Can you play my video, please?
Yeah, okay. What's your username? Was it this one?
Might be, that's what I'm thinking now. So if you got kids, it's Ain't It the Holidays now. Go there and they'll teach you all about knife crime and stuff, not to carry stuff.
Oh yeah, I don't want to. I might get bananas though.
Angie, you won't get banana. What for?
Well, I don't know. It's a sensitive subject, isn't it?
You're a sensitive subject.
You're right though, Jims.
Also, let me check what account it's on. Oh yeah, it's on this account.
Under the blood, under the publicity, under the blood. In the morning when we wake up, I just got Jesus, me take up. I when me feel me, I go break up on the blood. Under the publicity, under the blood. Jesus, cover me under the blood, under the publicity, under the blood. In the morning when we wake up,
Another morning when you wake up and you get the tick up.
What the hell is going on here?
Jesus, cover me under the blood, under the publicity.
Is this meant to be promoting knife crime? Because this doesn't look very good to me.
Well, they love it. The whole of Coventry love it, darling.
What the hell?
It's for the community, darling. It's for the kids, babes. See the manager there? See. When you wake up on. Don't hate, appreciate, darling. Don't hate.
But you're not promoting things.
Neither, yeah.
Sorry, Ange, did I speak out of turn?
Oh,
She wasn't. She was not promoting against gun crime. Then she was. I don't know what to say about that. I really don't.
Can I just say thank you for all the support, guys? Because I'm getting messages on the video that Miss Red claps back to Delusive Angie, right? So I'm just going to read some of these comments, and I do appreciate it, right? And then someone's put Miss Sunshine. Her and I was all her bullying Angie and EQ. I've always supported Miss Red, but I got blocked by Miss Red for saying Corey degrades women daily. I thought he didn't have to like their friends. Corey is a liar. Oh my God, I can't believe she's believing him. Well, actually, I can, but he's absolutely a human. How he spoke about her is disgraceful. He didn't try. He went to favoured to say go off. Then you put, that's true, but Angie got trailed through the app for it. Why is no one trailing Corey? I don't know, but Angie has been didn't like me. Do you not agree? It was only a few days ago. Corey's being very nasty to Angie, so I don't get what page Red is on. The Corey page, we all know he's an angel in their eyes. They never play what he says to Angie and wonders why she goes back at them. Angie never spoke about him once the other day. He then was sat talking about her with Alex, Chippy and Katie Comet. So you're actually not talking the truth there to Miss Red. Yep. And then so thank you for all the support there.
But Angie, you're giving him
I just wanted to say thank you for all the lovely comments on this video, which is, who is it? Let me have a look. If you do want to have the detective talk. So that is lovely comments. So people do see the truth. So I appreciate that.
But you're giving Corey the ammunition because
no, I'm not. I'm just clapping back.
He's a vile man.
No, I don't want to talk on Corey. I'm clapping back at Miss Red. Because she decided to.
Okay, sorry, yeah.
That's fine. She did a live apparently on me and she spoke on, I think, EQ as well. So I'm just clapping back at her, not actually Corey.
But I think they're all vile.
Yeah.
But
I don't know UK drama clips. I'm not too sure. So anyway, I'm just playing any videos that I come across. So what's the next? We've got one of Alpha Bar. Alpha Bar crashes out over blue hearts being put in her chat. I saw this, didn't I? The music, man, is getting me. I can't cope with the music. I wasn't touching. What the hell?
I don't like being violent, but what can I do? What people drove me to. My hand really hurts. I would do this to my haters, you know what I mean? Fuck yeah. In the face.
I can't cope with that music, man. What the hell? My God, what's this next one? Boxer questions Marcus Sims over her tax.
You can actually go to jail for something like that. Do you really think I could do something like that? No.
Is your bank account being frozen?
No, it was.
Why was it frozen?
Fucking tax.
You paid your tax.
No, it's self-harm. Sorry, SH. I don't know if it is or not. I don't know if she does it for the camera. You know, when she's sitting there punching the wall. It's weird. How many of us women behave like that? I don't think I have. I'm not gonna lie, have I? I might have. Do you think it's mental health, or do you think it's an act from what's her name, Alphaba?
It's an act.
You think it's an act?
I pay tax, and people reported me, and the taxman came for me.
What, you pay like £20 a month or something now, or?
No, because I've got the money for it. I fucking paid it off.
No, you never. You've not paid your tax. It's still outstanding. You can see.
It's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
You paid a monthly order.
Mate, I haven't paid money, but I wanted to get it over and done with. I had 70 grand in my account. I wanted it to be over and done with. What I've been through in the past fucking couple of weeks.
You're lying.
2 months ago. It was.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
You paid a monthly. You are.
No, I'm not.
You're not working. You told them all about your mental health and blah. And you
I work on fucking TikTok, which is why I'm now self-employed.
You're not on company's house though.
It doesn't matter.
If you're self-employed, you'll be a limited, which is what the member required, the TikTok required, is you're a limited company to be because you have to fill the tax form.
You don't have to do a fucking limited company.
Yes, you do. On TikTok. On TikTok, you do.
No, you don't.
This is how I know you're chatting shit.
No, you do not. You do not have to be a limited company.
You have to do your tax return. You've not done that.
You don't have to be a limited company.
You're full of shit. Wonder!
I'm not being funny, Boxer, but I was the one that was interviewed by the fucking tax.
Just go on. Stop it. You not.
You don't have to be a limited company. I know a couple of people told me to become a limited company. I don't know how to fucking do that.
You register on a company's house. You can be a fraud trader or a limited company. They're the only two you can be.
Yes, but I'm not a fucking limited company, am I? There you go.
Well, either way, you'll show up on company's house.
No, you wouldn't.
If you was a limited company, you would. So should I get out?
Yes, I just told you that I'm not a limited company, so there you go.
So how did you do your tax return?
The fucking tax man fucking helped me. He gave me a fucking big bill.
Well, how much was your bill?
Never you mind how much was your fucking bill. How much have you got in your fucking accounts? Exactly. People are self-employed, but they have their own company. So I fucking take a letter as well that I fucking received before it fucking happened.
Yeah, go on.
You don't fucking believe me.
No, I don't believe you.
Sounds.
I know. You don't have to be on company's house. I know, I do get it. I understand. I'm just winding it up. Oh yeah, I've got a letter for the Buckingham Palace. Do you want to see it?
I can't read this just for fucking saying it's safe. I'm going to read this.
Can we get a glove? Go for the glove.
Every year we carry out. We just fucking shut up then.
Yeah. Every year, we carry out a number of compliance checks into self-assessment tax returns. We may also ask questions to check a customer's tax position when they have not told us they need to complete a tax return. This is how we make sure customers are filing returns when required and the right amount of tax being paid. These checks help us make sure that the tax system is operating fairly. To check you have paid the correct amount of tax, which we weren't paying tax anyway at the time, please attend a meeting with me on Tuesday, blah, 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 at 1 o'clock at our regional centre in Liverpool. The address is India Buildings, Water Street, Liverpool. During this meeting, I will be asking you questions to check your tax position for the years ending the 5th of April, 2022, 2023, 2024. The enclosed letters are fact sheets explaining the compliance check process and what I need from you. I would like to reassure you.
I don't know, I find that funny. God, she's getting all angry. What else do we have that's boring me? See you later. I'm not doing, this is not FYP, guys. I'm just playing some videos I come across. Warning, offensive talk some viewers may find triggering. CLA has her thoughts on homeless and people who have ADHD. Oh.
Some viewers may find triggering.
Trigger warning. I like her hair like that, you know. Don't you think it makes her look younger? That colour.
They should. Don't know why they're still around. Just give them an injection. Fine. Life's not worth living if you're living it like that, isn't it?
Oh. So you're talking about the homeless. Life's not living really life. You know what? So a lot of probably homeless, it's the filters, yes. A lot of the homeless probably do feel that like that way. You know, that's why they do drink. Yeah, or could be the reason why they're on the street because of drink or drugs. Do you know what I mean? Because a lot, you come across quite that drink, don't you? Do you know what I mean? I mean, just that drink and things. But I don't blame them, to be honest, because if that was me on the street, yeah, I'd be on drugs, probably drugs as well. In her words, she was dusty and judgmental. Oh, let me play the rest.
Reducing the population, get rid of a lot of them, sweetheart. We'll be having no more homeless. They're all men anyway. Fucking alcoholic junkies, darling. Begging it up, sweetheart.
I do feel that there are some homeless, you know, you got like little categories. I'd say you get categories of the homeless where there is some are, you know, on drugs, alcohol, you know, and that's probably the reason why they're on the street, because, you know, they want to get their next fix. You know, that, you know, the type without sounding horrible, that have got missing teeth, and you know that they're, I'm not mocking it. Absolutely not, because I drink, you know what I mean? However, you can tell when that's probably the reason why they're on the streets, because they probably had a place and the addiction got taken, the addiction took hold of them, couldn't pay their rent on the street, you know what I mean? So you get that type of homeless. Then you get another type where they generally don't have any money, or whatever's happened and they're on the street wanting a place to live, you know, maybe turned to alcohol from being homeless. You know what I mean? So you do get different types of homelessness, I think. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Yeah. And I think the ones that are, you know, on drugs and alcohol and all this, you know, you are a little bit wary, because I'd do anything to get fixed and at the next fixed. You know, however, I did come across one girl once, and she was homeless, and you could tell when she was on drugs, and I did give her some money. Probably shouldn't have. But the way I look at it, is if I was on the street, I'd probably be the same. It's like, what you got to look forward to? Do you know what I mean? What you got to look forward to? And so I did give her some money, and knowing it's probably she's going to use it on alcohol, whatever she might use it on. Do you know what I mean? But, you know, what can you do? You know what I mean? God bless them. Yeah. But do you think also that, you know, when you do see the homeless in certain areas, can I ask you a question without being, because I'm not being judgmental when I ask you this question, right? It was homeless, no drugs, no... Yeah, but like I said, you get certain types of homeless, don't you? But can I ask you a question? Oh, sorry, what was my question now? Do you think, don't judge me for asking this question, please, that there's some areas that makes your area look messy? you know, kind of when you see a homeless person. Like, for example, when I say that, where I used to live, there was a homeless woman, and she decided to sleep at outside of someone's place, flat, right outside. I mean, I don't think that's acceptable either, do you? You know, especially when you're getting visitors to your house, and you've got the homeless right there, you know what I mean, kind of nearby. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? And the city centre could be really bad. Yeah, absolutely. So I do feel that with the homeless should honestly be sleeping in certain areas, I do believe, you know, because it does look like your town looks a bit, you know what I mean, like full of homeless and poor, I suppose. I don't mean to sound judgmental when I say that, but you know what I mean. Because they feel safer. Yeah, maybe, but, you know, would you want them outside your house? Probably not. You know, and you can imagine having visitors and you've got the homeless outside. Thank you, Katie. Thank you so much. But listen, I've given to the homeless. I remember once coming across. There's another one as people that with pets. See, I just kind of think two things, like poor animal, right? You know, because you know it's not the animal's fault, and now they've got no bed, no food. Should the animal be with the owner, right? However, I think it's man's best friend, isn't it? You know, the dog loves the owner. The dog will be probably upset without the owner. So I don't know. It's a difficult one. Anyone can get in that situation. Absolutely, anyone can get that situation. Yeah, someone's children. Do not go hostile. Yeah, absolutely. I don't lie, but then you also get some homeless that aren't homeless, because some of it's an organisation, believe it or not. I remember once I saw this one homeless guy getting out of a lovely brand new Merc. Yeah. Yes, and got his bag and then, you know, plonked himself on the ground with his little cup begging. You know, it's a business for some people, believe it or not. So I do think you got different kind of homeless, and I think people are wary as to, especially giving money. You know, don't ever give money. I suppose that's a good idea. Always give food. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, is it trafficking? Yeah.
Yeah, it's true, man. They're tramps, mate. We've got a lot of them.
Somebody keeps stopping. Do you think she's talking about a certain type of homeless, people that are homeless now, like the addicts? You know, because like I said, you do get to certain types. Do you know what I mean? Where it does make your area not look nice. Do you know what I mean? We've got what you call junkies. Do you know what I mean? Do anything for the next fix, innit? Probably got a house, to be fair. Probably not even homeless. But if she's talking about the men, like single men just sitting there and they look homeless, and then look, you can tell usually if someone's an addict, you know, then that's terrible. Of course it is, because anyone can get in that situation. Anybody. You can have everything today and everything gone tomorrow. You know, and how would you be treated? You know what I mean? When you have someone like CLA walking past and looking down and nose at you, you know what I mean? Why don't you just go spit on them while you're there? Do you know what I mean? I know, it's horrible. But isn't TikTok just for... Because, you know, I mean, like where I live, you get a lot of the homeless, but they do look like the addicts. You know what I mean? We'd rather have homeless in CLA. Yeah. I mean, if I was living on my own, I'd probably help a homeless, you know, someone, or probably a woman. Do you know what I mean? Get back on their feet. I mean, like I said, I thought that's what I was going to say. I did see this woman once with her dog, and I went to the shop and I bought them food. Right, I said, here, have that, and bought some food for the dog and everything else. And I gave her my number. I said, here's my number if you want toiletry stuff, like, I don't know, deodorant, hairbrush, all those kind of things. I said, give me. She never did call me. I think she does occasionally have somewhere to go, like a hostel or something. I do think she just wanted money, me personally, but I didn't give her money. I gave her food. Probably that's why she never phoned me. You know what I mean?
Why so serious, man? Fucking hell, men. They get everything they want and more. Yes, they fucking do, sweetheart. These weirdos on this. I've got ADHD. No one gives a fuck, sweetheart. Always wanting to try and hide behind some kind of label. You weirdos, darling. Fucking ADHD.
Yeah, but doesn't she hide behind what she said? She says she's got bipolar. Doesn't she, when she does something, say it's a bipolar? I do believe that everyone's got ADHD on it, though. She does it,
Piss
yeah.
darling. Piss off, darling. Fucking weirdos. You're all weird. All weird. Trying to hide behind a label to justify who they are. Because you don't even know who you are, you bunch of weirdos. Imagine. Oh! Don't even know who you are, man. I'm not bipolar. No one gives a fuck, sweetheart. Get up. Booyaka in the face, darling. I'll show you about fucking bipolar or ADHD. Wake the fuck up, darling. Joe, I'm not your mum. Get booyaka all over the place. You would never have a brain as thick like that in your life.
Warning, offensive talk.
Oh, God. When she decides she is, I'm lucky not to be homeless with her. Yeah, I think they're the genuine homeless people, you know, that genuine, not addicts, you know, I can understand if you become an addict, but, you know, those kind of people, you know, that have just, you know, had it all, lost everything, and now on the streets, do you know what I mean? It is sad, do you know what I mean? But I do get the impression some don't want to actually get housed. I don't know what, for whatever reason, do you know what I mean? Someone needs to negotiate my mother's eye. Yeah. But it's sad, man. Can you imagine, like, being on the street not having anything? And waking up thinking, another day, got nothing, you know, nothing to look forward to. You know what I mean? That's very true, they don't want a home. Some don't know. Safety, that made me homeless. I watched it and that was this morning. Oh, what with the CLA? Yeah. Yeah, it is sad, man, isn't it? I would definitely take someone that's homeless in if I wasn't living with my mum, you know what I mean? Because some people just need a break in it and life and just get back on their feet. And it's hard when they're living on the streets, you know? Must be really dangerous for a single woman as well to be on the streets. They would rob you, Angie. Well, could do, might. It depends, and it might not. They're not all bloody robbers. You know what I mean? I don't like the ones. Do you ever see women with their children making out they're homeless? I hate that. Because they're not homeless. It's a business, isn't it? Or they use, and some people do use animals as well. Thank you. You need to be careful, yeah, absolutely. Oh, thank you for the gifts. I should go do some shopping in it and get some food, because we've got like a soup kitchen down the road where the homeless, they go and get some food, you know. I should go and donate some food there. I know there's food banks, but I don't know where my nearest food bank is. I should do that, innit? I wonder if a soup kitchen takes donations. Easy to find out. Should I do it? Have a look. Just buy, all you need to buy is this, like, canned food, innit? And things like that, like, you know, like cheap canned food, because then you can get more, innit? Let's have a look. A food bank. See, I'd rather give it to someone individually. Do you know what I mean? Than give it to a food bank, because I think they get loads of donations. I'd rather give it to someone that don't use a food bank. Donating is a tax deduction as well. Tax deduction. Oh, I don't give a shit. I don't even do that with the tax. I've gifted a lot on here. I don't even deduct it out of my tax. I think I'm overpaying my tax. Women's Refuge. Food banks don't get many donations, do they not? Where's the nearest? Can you not just donate money though, or do you have to buy them food? Food bank. Might be even one in here, you know. Let's have a look. Acton. Oh, let's give my location. Oh, but you know where I live, in it. Homeless concern. So is that a food bank then, place? Food bank's great if you get to do it, yeah. Locations. Oh, here we go. Here, it's here. I've got locations here. Find out where and when you're open for address. We dropped off at our warehouse on Wednesdays. Today's Tuesday. From 10 to 4. If you have a voucher and would like to collect food, oh, that's a collect food. It doesn't actually give an address though, does it? Oh, it's Roadworks. Here we go, I've got it here. You can actually volunteer to help on a food bank. We need your support. Find out how to get involved. So you can donate money. Give us big or small, every gift you help. What about just donating money? You can do it online. I think because there's a homeless shelter where I live, I could just do the homeless, I think. But then I have to go and buy the food. How would I get there? Every workman is there to surveillance her. Just wondering, I could get an Uber, innit, couldn't I? So, food bank. Let's have a look. Here we go, I've got one here. There it is there. So there's one not far from me, a food bank. It's for the homeless though. Should I call them? Closes 8 p.m. I wonder if they collect the food, pick it up. Let's ask them.
Calling City Harvest.
Oh, well, you can volunteer. Do you think I should volunteer? That would probably be good for me as well. Do you know what I mean? Hi, Kiri. Donation. What do you reckon? Well, I have to hang up because I don't really need to, because I can either just do it. We'll get them all on TikTok, and she'll get them all on TikTok. No, of course I don't get them on TikTok. So now I've got the address, so I can either donate money. What do you think I should do? Or actually go buy food and take it down there? Buy food. I think I'll do that tomorrow then. What's tomorrow? Wednesday. I'll have to get an Uber down there. They would know what to get. Do I have to set a delivery or can I just go down there? Do I have to set an appointment? I just go down there, innit? Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. Then I'll ask them about volunteering. I think that would be quite a good thing to do. What's this food bank? Don't take fresh food. No, it's all cans. Toilet rolls and things. Can you get those as well? Yeah. Toiletries, cans. Cereal. Can I get those things? Shavers. Thank you, Queen Jojo. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Paula. Cereal. We're going to do that tomorrow, yes. So let's watch the rest of the video. Thank you, guys. Let's watch the rest of the video.
Some viewers
Oh,
may
no.
find
We've played that. We've played that.
That's Corey.
Canadian Angie doesn't understand why Delusive still lets Corey in her box.
But then again, where's the cult?
She does have a good point here, to be fair. I'm not going to let anybody of them in my box anymore. I don't know why I do. I suppose I think he's going to apologise or something.
Everyone, the cult needs to assemble.
I think they do take fresh food, do they? I won't do it just in case. I don't know if they do.
I just don't get it with the way they can all fall and fight with everybody, you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense to me.
You know what it is, Cecil? It's the money. It's the views.
All right, get that, yeah. Peas and money.
You know what? I swear to God, even care about the views anymore. I don't care if I get banned anymore. I don't care if I think, you know, I'm not really bothered. I'm too forgiving. Yeah, I think it's because I'm an empath. You know what I mean? I am quite forgiving and things, and I do let people in. But I need to stop doing that, absolutely. So I do agree with Canadian Angie when she says this, you know. But I don't really care about the views. I really don't.
Yeah, understand.
100%. They'll kill each other for fucking, they'll make up their stories, they'll run with shit, they'll fucking do their storyline, all for fucking money.
Not for money. I get the same amount of money than I do before. Do you know what I mean? I really don't. You know what, I'm just gonna start doing more battles and things like that now. Just do the FYP battles and things like that.
That's all it is.
I'm not even bothered with the FYP anymore, to be fair. Hello.
Hi, you're asking about the food bank. It's things like pastas, noodles, rice, anything dry, anything canned, toiletries, except most things. Maybe if you Google it, they'll give you a list on the food bank website. There's usually a list you can follow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that then. I'll do that tomorrow.
Are you okay?
I won't go live with it, guys. You know what I mean? I'll just go deliver it and then I'll come back on.
That's fair enough. There you go. That's hello.
Oh, look at me, I'm doing this. But I think, yeah, that'll be good because, you know what? And I'm thinking about maybe asking about volunteering in a food.
Yeah. That'd be good, that'd be good.
As well.
You got a heart of gold anyway, Anne, so ignore the haters. They're just jealous of you, that's all.
Oh, thank you. I know, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore them, to be honest.
I'm normally a silent watcher. I know Delusive Jojo. We're on the same agency, me and Jojo.
How are you?
Yeah. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep being you. Ignore the haters. I love watching
follow,
you.
guys. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I love watching you. I'm housebound. I got MS. I have.
Oh, my neighbour had that MS. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm from Wales. I watch you on a regular basis, but guess what? Ignore the haters because you're doing okay.
Oh, thank you, Rachel. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Take care. Take care, my darling.
And like I said, I'm
bye. Thanks for letting me in, darling.
Thank you, Rachel. Guys, if any videos,
bye.
do the FYP.
Bye, my love.
If you can thank you, Rachel. See you later. Thank you so much. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not even going to really speak on them after this, obviously, playing these videos. But if you can send me different videos, I'd appreciate that. Do you know what I mean? Because there must be more going on TikTok. That's not Laura.
And they're not like, say you thank somebody for a rose or a heart me. No, they those are like, you know, what the hell's that? Shit.
I get that.
So,
Sure it wasn't.
Yeah.
Was it?
But at the end of the day, too, all this stuff and getting people... At this point, for me, with Delusive, they're just bullying her. They just don't want her to be on her platform. And that's not right. It's just an app. There's room for everyone on the app.
Well, I've been on
That's
here
not right.
I've been on here 4 years. I'm not going to let anyone push me off when I've been on here longer than most of the people, and I've given them platforms. I've given them platforms. Now you want to push me off? No, absolutely not. They can get REPO to me as much as they want. You know what I mean? But it's just going to make people mad, and they're going to do the same thing back. You know what I mean? That's just stupid. I think people just need to stop REPORT. Yeah, we're going to stop doing that. Well, I'm going to stop doing it. I can't tell what other people to do. Do you know what I mean? And yeah. And just get on with it.
At all.
It's just-
I don't agree with it at all. Okay, here we are. So, I don't know. It's just fucked up. It's all fucked up.
I just noticed the fun's been took away from the app, I think. I really do.
Huh?
The fun's been took away from the app.
100%. It's all drama. It's all bullshit. It's all, you're foul. It's crazy.
Hey, Queen
Crazy.
Jojo. I need to get some more of these stickers, the emojis, because they're not great, are they, really? If anyone can make me any, for the subs, yeah, that would be brilliant, guys.
But see, if I was delusive, Corey would not be coming in my box. I don't understand. I'm reading the code. Why does she let Corey back in that box? Done. Block him. Get rid of him.
Yeah, and I agree, totally.
No one's gonna stay in their own lane. I would not let that guy in my box. I wouldn't care if he fucking gifted me 10 fucking lions to come into the box. He wouldn't be coming.
Thank you, JJ. Thank you. Big up. Thank you so much.
Fucking done with him. He thinks he's gonna run everyone, and I don't even know how he gets her banned. I don't know what she's saying, because I'll pop in and out, and that's the only live I really go into. But that's just crazy at this point. Thanks for the heart me's, guys. We all tell her not to let him back in the box, but he goes in there anyway. Everyone tells her.
So, I'm definitely not the stalker, do you know what I mean?
But he gets in there and he starts that sort of shit, tells her, you're pissed, you're a drunk, doesn't remind, he comes with the thing, you remind me of my mom, no, she doesn't, you're a fucking liar. At this point, Corey's out to destroy everybody he can because he's got the evil one behind him. Done. End of story. He thinks he's all fucking king of the app. Fuck off, Corey. Her Discord was leaked. Hold on. Her Discord was leaked. Everyone banning it. It's Corey.
Okay. So there's that one. Best thing to do is block Tegan. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I'm not going to speak on them. Do you know what I mean? After this, obviously, playing these videos. And, or REPIT. But they're going to keep doing it back. Then other people are going to do it to them and get mad. They're going to get mad. Thank you, JJ. Right. What's next? Hero Queen Liverpool Shame, part 2. I don't know what this is. What's that about? I don't know what that's about. What's next? Oh my god, CLA says get rid of the home. Oh, we've played that one and says starve you. Oh, did she actually say that? Wait a minute, can we play this again? Trigger warning, guys, trigger warning.
Reducing the population, get rid of a lot of them, sweetheart. We'll be having no more homeless. They're all men anyway.
Oh, we heard this, didn't we? We heard this.
Alcoholic junkies, darling, begging it up, sweetheart, with their dusty selves.
That's why people that shouldn't really mock addictions, because you're the homeless. They have some of them have addictions, But do you blame them? Because not all were on the street because of addictions, but some have been probably thrown out where they are because of addictions. Absolutely. But I'm not gonna lie, I probably have loads of addictions if I was on the street. What have you got to look forward to? Not being horrible, but what have you got to look forward to? In life. But wake up and you're existing, not living. You know what I mean? Thank you, Sophie. Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. Don't ever mock addictions. You're mocking addictions. You're mocking people that are sleeping on the street with addictions. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not. Listen, I'd have all addictions under the sun if I was on the street. You know what I mean? It's giving them a break, man. Do you know what I mean? They've got a lot of these people. They have nothing. And then you've got someone coming around saying let them starve and let them freeze and everything else. Do you know what I mean? I think there's something, what people should do, right, is we all say don't give money. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not going to lie, sometimes I have. But, don't give them money, give them food. What about a blanket, a sleeping bag? People are forgetting these are important things to give someone that's on the street. A nice warm sleeping bag. They might already have one, but it's summer now, but especially in the winter, do you know what I mean? And that's something like that. And some people have dogs, so what about a sleeping bag for the dog? a nice warm blanket for the dog, a hot cup of tea, hot soup, you know, those kind of things. I agree, yeah, addiction is nothing to mock, so sad. Yeah, being homeless and hard, I was homeless for 4 years. Yeah, I mean, people have a addiction to cigarettes, prescription drugs. You know, you can't blame that person for having the addiction. You blame the person that's distributing it. You know, the government, doctors, they're subscribing, highly addictive drugs to people. Next month they have an addiction. How is it their fault? They've started because that's very common. You know, that more people unalive due to prescription drugs. You know, how is their fault? They're probably in pain or got something wrong, whatever it may be. Started a tablet that's highly addictive. The next minute they can't get off it because maybe they have a lot of pain, so they have addiction. You know, and I don't think it's something to be laughed at. You know, but people say whether it's a choice addiction. I don't. Some is not a choice. What about prescription drugs? It's not a choice. You know, you could be taking it for whatever reason you're taking it for, and the next minute you're addicted. Do you know what I mean? I think some things are a choice, alcohol, but then you could blame the alcohol companies for selling a highly addictive drug, because alcohol is addictive and it is a drug. So why are we blaming the person for taking it? Yes, it is a choice, but we all like a drink. Some get addicted. You know, same with cigarettes. Tobacco companies, they're to blame for addictions, because they're just selling a drug that's highly addictive. So it's them. So when they're talking about the bloody NHS and, cancer and all this and, lung cancer and all these kind of things, alcohol, liver failure, that's who you blame. Yeah. Addiction is a disease. Absolutely is a disease, yeah. And these people are selling it. This is the government. Are selling a highly addictive, medication. But then it's like maybe there's no other choice, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's not a choice to be an addict. And it's not a choice to be an addict, absolutely not. But it is a choice to pick it up, I suppose, that alcohol or whatever it may be, drugs, It's your choice, you've picked it up. But then, let's not blame the person. Let's blame the people that are selling these drugs, highly addictive drugs. So anyway, I've heard this, so I'm going to go to the next one. What else have we got? EQ has a say on Delusive Angie. Oh, I've not heard this one. And exposes what was said in Delusive's Discord. Okay, this is about his big gifter. We spoke on this. Should I play this or not?
Let
me just forward it, because we have spoken on this.
But if Corey gets it, there's an issue. Why are you maintaining the stuff?
Yeah, but people had an issue when I gifted EQ as well. For the things that she said. I just thought in my head that it was being gifted. Thank you, Rickstar. Thank you for the gift. I actually thought it was being gifted because of the hate towards me, because of what he said towards me, because it was only the day before he said what he said. Did you get what I'm saying? So that's what I thought. So that's what I was asking her. Thank you, Rickstar, for the gift.
Like behaviour towards Corey, following him around, messaging people who send him gifts.
But I don't follow him around. He gets in my box. He comes into my life. I don't go into his. Do you know what I mean? Miss Sunset's 23 years clean. Oh, that's brilliant. Amazing.
That's very creepy. You've also got a Discord going on at the moment, which if anyone wants to know, because I don't think Corey should even talk on this woman. Corey's nana's getting buried on Friday, and I know I'm speaking out to school here, but I have to tell you what they've done.
But EQ, yeah, you're the one that said the most about his nan. Yeah, when you went talking to him, you're the one that said the most.
In Delusive's Discord, they're all making fun of Corey's deceased grandmother, and that's why he was so...
No, you were EQ. No one else was. And that was a lie. No one in my Discord made fun of Corey's nan. If they did, they would have been blocked. I've got mods in there. Yeah, nothing was said. So I suggest, EQ, you provide the screenshots. Because if that was said, guess what they would have done? They would have screenshot it. Has anyone seen any screenshot of these comments in my Discord? No one said anything. Exactly, Flat Boy. If I'd seen that in EQ's thing, the first thing I'd do is screenshot it. You would you not? So where's the receipts, EQ? Because you are lying. No one said anything about his nan. And if they did, we know I didn't see it. My mods didn't see it. Stop. We are not responsible for what people say or do in my Discord. Go and have a look at my rules. It says it on there, just like yours, EQ. But I can guarantee you, it's all lies. No one said anything about his nan.
Affected on his live, and I had to text him and say to him, you see him up, can you end your life and maybe deal with whatever it is? And that's why he said I'm coming off, because everyone was sending him what was being said.
Well, I suggest he show the screenshots, because no one has seen it, right? And I'm not saying he or her is a liar, right? I haven't seen it. No one else has seen it. We've not seen the receipts. So all I'm asking for is the receipts of this. And if someone has said it, they will be kicked out. Simple as.
And they've been absolutely awful about Corey's nan. So that,
like I said, I haven't seen it. My mods haven't seen it. They will be kicked out if anyone has mentioned his nan. But let's not forget he has mentioned my father. That I'm begging for broccoli. Do you know what I mean? That's how my father died. And I don't care what anyone says.
obviously you could see how upset he was. I knew there was something wrong. And then Dr. Evil...
I don't see how people can mock my father and then get upset when... Not that I know that anyone... I don't agree with it. I don't condone it if somebody was. But get upset if it happens to them. Do you know what I mean?
Said that there was rumours on the app that it was something to do with Delusive Angie's Discord, so...
Well, like I said, show the receipts and they will be removed from my Discord. But, like I said, I haven't seen it. A lot of people haven't. I'm not saying that she's lying, but we need to see who it's from, who said it.
So, yeah, so that's what's been going on, everybody. So I think it's Angie with the problem. I think she needs to just leave people alone, you know, and...
That's a lie, guys. Like I said, I've got all videos. You know, I was mentioned in Hayley Comments Live. You know, when I was on a WhatsApp, I was minding my own business. I hadn't even spoken about the guy. And I get these messages saying I'm pissy pants and all this. Once again, let's do a poll and see if, you know, what you said on Favorited was funny. I didn't find it funny. So that's what was being said in Hayley Comments Live. Okay, so I have left this man alone. I left him alone that day. Okay, I'm not going in his box. I'm not going into his live. They're coming into mine.
Of have your say on your FYP, whatever, but like you're really persecuting and harassing Corey over.
No, I'm not. I'm not harassing anybody. Okay, no.
And over again, he doesn't mention you. He's come in several times now to try and make the peace.
But I've got receipts. I've shown the receipts, EQ. So we all know now you're lying because I come with receipts and I showed them.
It's all over the FYP to prove that. So, you know...
Just because someone has said, leave me alone. I've said it in a message to him, leave me alone. He hasn't. So what? I could sit and say, guys, please leave me alone. But because I said it, don't mean I'm going to do that.
He might actually have a police case against you because you...
Go to the police. Go to the police if you think I'm harassing you.
Remember when I had the argument with Elsa? We had to backwards and forwards, but then it went too far from one side, whereas that's going too far.
If someone's harassing you, you won't get in that person's box. He's got into my box many times.
Constantly be harassing him, causing him alarm, you know, by interfering with his live streams and everything.
I've also got videos of this person saying salt and pepper me, constantly, right? I react.
So it builds up to a bigger picture. So whatever he said to you and what you've said back is just what you have said to each other. But when you go too far and you're relentlessly like bullying him and stuff, then...
No, he's not bullying. I'm being bullied. Okay? Stop lying, EQ, just because you're so up his backside because he's got shit on you.
You know, he has a case.
No. I can guarantee you he has no case. He hasn't got a leg to stand on. What, the things that he said to me, are you okay? Absolutely not. I'm the one being bullied constantly by a group of people. Not just one person, but a group of people. Okay? Me. So, but if that's how he feels, rightly so, go to the police. What's next?
Sharon.
Canadian Angie discusses what EQ said about Angie's Discord and Angie. Oh, I haven't seen all these. How many times has he doxed you? Yeah. So I'm bullying him, am I? I've not doxed him. None of those. He's done it deliberately a few times, including yourself, EQ. You've doxed me. You've shown my WhatsApp messages. Yeah. Incited hatred on me. Told everyone to go and call the police on me. HMRC. Excited for people to do that. The list goes on and on and on, really. So shut up, EQ, please. We'll block her if she comes in. I'm done with her as well.
The universe and content. Why you give to them? They must be able to see what that's been around the app, like Sharon just said.
if Corey's on favorite and saying the shit that he did about her and the shit that he's saying about her on FYPs everywhere he goes, then yeah, she has a fucking right to talk about it. The only person I see jumping into boxes is Corey, not Delusive. Delusive hasn't been into Corey's live in his box, but he's in everybody's box.
Facts.
Sorry, Ricochet.
She berates. Look, this poor woman's had to come on and even justify her own finances. So look,
That's her own issue. She didn't have to jump in my box. She decided to.
it's just weird. I'm in a good mood. Oh, we love you in a good mood.
Content, I've also gifted Zach a universe and lions. On Saturday,
So how come you don't pull her up for giving other people, but you pulled her up for Corey?
Because I didn't understand. I thought it was because of all the things he said about me, she was gifting him for it. You know, to me, you're egging someone on. You enjoy that person going in on someone. So I'm going to question it. I have every right to question it. Like I was questioned for gifting EQ. Did I not get questioned, guys? Yes, I did.
She said, oh, we love Zach, so Zach's allowed to have a line in the universe, but if Corey gets it, there's an issue. Why are you maintaining the stalker-like behaviour towards Corey, following him around, messaging people who send
Following him around. I don't follow him anywhere.
them gifts? That's very creepy. You've also got a
People
Discord
send me screen recordings.
going on at the moment, which if anyone wants to know, because I don't think Corey should even talk on this woman, Corey's nana's getting buried on Friday, and I know I'm speaking out to school here, but I said, and they've been, it's Angie with the problem. I think she needs to just...
if it's in the Discord, then somebody screenshot these terrible fucking comments as they would have been and post the comments. Because moving forward, you can't believe anything that comes out of anyone's mouth. So if they're saying these things and you're doing it on your FYP, that Delusive's Discord has said these terrible fucking things about Corey's grandmother,
post it.
then get the screenshots and post them.
And like I said, and if that has happened, that person will be removed.
Exactly. Get the screenshots. I'm sure there's screenshots of it.
I'm not responsible, even if someone had said Sanko or whatever. I'm not responsible what comes out people's mouth. I'm on TikTok. I don't monitor my Discord 24/7. Neither do my mods. They have a life. Look at my rules. It does quite clearly state me and my mods are not responsible for what comes out of other people's mouth or what they say and what they do. Okay, so if someone has said that, that's on them. We probably have not seen it, if that is the case, but we would like to see it. It would surely be over the FYP now, wouldn't it not? You know what I mean? So please, show us. But however, if we didn't see it, we didn't see it.
Post the screenshots. It would be all over. Of course, it'd be all over FYP. Hi, Ziana.
Hi, Claudia and Angie. This was an accident.
I think I saw the rest of that, innit? What else we got? Canadian Angie discusses boy angry Luke and Red. Boy goes in the live to discuss Angie. See, there you go. How am I harassing that person when he's now discussing me on Luke's? And Luke kicked me out.
I'm not going to blame her, even if like.
And all this because we REPORT him. All this because we did that. But it's okay for him to do it to us. It's...
I try and bring boxes or whatever, and I need to play it. I'm not doing it.
And if he's listening, I'm not going to speak on him after I play these videos. I will not speak on him. We will not REPORT him. Yep, stay in your lane. Don't speak on me, I won't speak on you, absolutely.
I'm not playing her at all. Look, I feel like I'm in an abusive relationship.
The only reason I'm playing it is because of what EQ has said. Now, as you said, he feels like in his abusive relationship. You spoke on my trauma. You call me an ugly CUNT. I'm not saying these things to him. Guys, anyone got any videos of me saying he's an ugly CUNT, pissy pants, alcoholic, going in on his trauma? Please show me the videos.
That's all she does. She does it with
This is what Luke is doing, inciting hatred on this app, allowing this man to say this. Can you imagine if I was in Luke's box saying this about his friend, I'd be kicked out. And Luke is allowing it.
She's done it with Alex, she's done it with you, she does it with Miss Red all the time, she does it with Alex. I ignore her.
I do it with Luke and Miss Red because they're biased. Because they never ever go in on people that say things about me. But it's always only if I say about other people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then the second I ignore her, bro, she starts another hate label.
So once again, he's jumped in someone else's box. Before it was Hayley Comet. Now it's Luke's.
I don't agree with the fucking Discords all ban each other because it's your income now, same as hers. I don't agree with that. But also, you did go off at her and unfavourited, so she is within her rights to go back at you. So, but why do you keep getting in her box? I don't understand it. You just like the drama, don't you? Just admit. Am I allowed to respond? Sorry. I'm asking about 7 different questions in one sentence. Sorry. She got banned 3 times. I know. Exactly, and that's why I went on favorited and went apeshit. And again, I
But you report me. You sit there on this live saying salt and pepper delusive, salt and pepper delusive.
I want. Listen, this is
I'm sick of people thinking they can treat me like shit, yeah? And then do what they want, say they want, but when they get it back, they cry about it. When they get the taste of their own medicine, cry about it. But I have to accept everything they say and do to me. Do you know what I mean?
I think people need to understand this. That just because we run an air fight, he deserves karma. Yeah, you screen record me for crowds. Can we block that page, please? UK drama clips. Thank you.
Why block UK drama clips? They've got an opinion that you don't like, Luke.
I can do what I want. I don't care. Block. Oh, really? Yeah, block.
I don't feel that Luke should have an FYP with it being so biased. You know what I mean? I feel it's a witch hunt against me. And when I got into put the box to have my say, I got kicked.
Nobody deserves to be held. She jumped over. She got blocked. Nobody's going to hold anyone.
6 p.m. report, Corey. 6 p.m.
Yeah, so then I was like 6 p.m. REPOT. But did I put it on my Discord to do it? No, I didn't. It's because of the bullying. Why should I accept this, guys? TikTok are not doing their job. They're not doing it. There's a report button for harassment for a reason. So why is TikTok not doing their job? That's why I was saying, guys, REPIT, and because of the bullying. Because it's not just one person, it's a group of people. I'm on my own as a female on TikTok. I don't have a group of an army behind me. You know what I mean? Supporting me. But you've got Luke, Miss Red, Corey, you've got, who else is there? EQ, all of them.
I really hope Luke just has vinegar and or I really hope that Miss Red. I'll be honest.
See, now, do you get what I'm saying? So how has he left me alone? How has he left me alone?
I used to be petrified of what people were saying about me. Now
you're an alcoholic.
Things have very drastically changed. I know. You're also in my comments 24/7, bro. So let me help you out. You're blocked.
So there you go. Now even Corey's blocking people's opinions, right? If it's a negative opinion, yeah, it's getting blocked.
Luke, why are you letting Corey block his haters? It's your life, Luke. It's your life. So you shouldn't, if people are hating on Corey, you're allowing him. Luke, I have no respect for you. I really don't.
Angie, I'm going to call this now. I think
Corey. I'll never choose to get into Luke, the judge's box, ever.
Angie, I think Corey and Luke's been in some sort of relationship, because it's just
mad. It's goddamn weird. Shows where your morals are, Luke.
Whoever the hell she pleases.
They've definitely been having an affair, then.
So now Luke's going to run a hate live on me. None of Luke's business. He's put Sharon in, Corey. So now it's a hate live. Is that right, Luke?
Were any of my supporters in the box?
We're going to have to start. I think we're going to have to start reporting Luke, the judge, as well. I'm going to do
And by the way, guys, me saying about reporting, I just said it out of anger. Did we? No, we didn't.
I'm going to put my Discord in the bio, guys. Everyone can join it. Just fucking go ham on all of them.
Yeah, ham on the bullies. Yeah? Stand against bullies, man. You know what I mean? This is not okay. There's a group I'm one person on my own. Yeah, I know they want me off the app. I know that they talk on here. Let's get Angie. You know what I mean?
It is, right? Like, you weren't going at Sharon to get, like, you were just...
No, I was asking her. I asked her a question. She decided to jump in my box. So I asked her the question. as did you gift him because he went hammering on me? That's it.
In the box, right? And I don't. He made me proper belly laugh, as he does most nights or most evenings when I do catch him. He makes me. So you must see the boldness in Sharon. That is right up my street. Why is Luke playing with no? Someone from the cult needs to go into his box if Luke puts you in. Because you got two, now he's running a hate life loop. He wanted my details and the other person's details that sent Corey a line, so that we could named. Yeah, outed and shamed, absolutely. Right.
You said fucking Sharon and whatever. You didn't out a fucking postcode. Jesus Christ.
I have every right to shame you as well, love. Why would you give someone that spoke on my trauma, that went on that...
And you got to remember, people went in on me for gifting EQ, and other people go in on my gifters as well for gifting me.
Outed me, shamed me,
You know what I mean?
degraded me, love, Sharon. Why? We also right. Can everyone go report Lisa
Do we not all say, including Miss Fred and Luke, why are we gifting bad behaviour? Why do we not all say that about Giadro's gifters? Oh my God, why are these people gifting? And people, do we not all go in on and say that? Yes, we do.
Everyone's so I don't keep on getting bananas right now. Everyone go and report Luke the judge because he's now holding a hate life against me.
Yeah,
because
there's a report ban for a reason. But TikTok are not doing anything.
Caught in the box. Everyone report Sharon, everyone report Corey, and everyone report Luke the judge.
They question me. Yes, they've all questioned me.
I've done nothing wrong. But just get on with what I'm doing yesterday. He holds a hate life. I've outed women, the women that should be supporting women. You know, that's what I have done. So everyone go report. Then there's more people going down that route. I'm going to go in and report as well. Back on with my... Yeah, that's fine. Inappropriate. How much to put? And then dragged up...
I don't know. I'm totally lost with this whole group because Corey's mod to Luke. Corey's mod to Red. Corey's EQ's backing up Corey. So, to be honest, I'm not getting the circle.
It's madness.
Yeah, I'm not getting the circle because they were all pissed off.
You know what? Even although I don't like EQ, I think EQ's right about Miss Red and Luke. I really do. I think they are sneaky. I think they do hold hate lives. If they hate you, they won't put your supporters in the box. Look, EQ don't open up boxes, right? But what they'll do is block all your supporters, mute your supporters. Yeah, so it looks like you've got all this hate, you know, that you're hated. And what they do is they run a biased platform. If they have a dislike for you, they won't put your supporters in. And it was proved when I got into the box to have my say and I got kicked out. You know. So this is what they're doing. So I understand why EQ has a problem with Miss Red and Luke. They come across nice. They come across like, I mean, obviously they don't speak like what EQ speaks about. They're not controversial and anything like that. But however, Luke and Miss Red, they do come across nice. But however, if they don't like you, they will block your supporters, mute your supporters, won't put them in the box, those kind of things. And they'll hold hate lives on you. That I do agree with EQ. That is what they do.
Jay for being friends with EQ, but yet Corey mods for Luke, mods for Red, and is backed by EQ. It's her evil son, is it? And yet they all apparently freaked out at Jay for being friends with EQ, and then Jay sent Corey some fucking chocolate basket. So I'm not getting the whole circle of all. It would seem to me they're all involved in
Never
something.
trust the nice ones. Yeah, because they act nice. You know, but...
They all involved to bring down Delusive? I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess we're going to see if that's the plan.
I think the plan is to bring me down. Absolutely, I do agree.
If they're all trying to get her off the platform, or I don't know. But it's just kind of weird how they're all intertwined and they all hate each other, or certain ones hate certain ones, and they're all still intertwined in some way with Corey in the fucking middle of it all. I'm not getting it, but
Yeah. And
it seems all a bit weird.
Yeah, his excuse is he tells EQ that he doesn't really like Miss Red, and he tells Miss Red
They're not that. Come on, they're not that stupid.
Well, how do you have Corey as your mod? Red's got him as a mod. Luke's got him as a mod. He's back.
What I don't understand is why you would support someone that doxes when it happened to you, and then cry about it being you being doxed and saying how disgusting it is that people do that. It's not okay, but yet you got that person as a mod. I don't understand that.
By EQ, who they don't like, they hate. They've made it
So
clear they
I'm
don't like.
afraid I don't have any sympathy for Miss Red being doxed. I have zero. I mean, she doesn't mind if it happens to other people as long as it's not her.
Queen. Luke said, "That's I'll never have her in my box. Red's never going to talk about her again, or whatever." Yet he's backed by Evil Queen. Red's mod, Luke's mod. Jay's friends with EQ. They all freaked out. MT, Cockapoo. They all freaked out at Jay for I think in a premise of that, anyways, about Jay being friends with EQ. But yet, do you see what I mean? Like the circle's just not making sense to me. I don't know. It's just weird.
You say that they're
Yeah,
scared
I
of
agree.
him.
It is weird.
They're scared. Who's scared of who?
Like, oh, we don't want them doing things to us. We don't want ducks and all. Surely they're not that scared of him. He's not scary. So why are people pandering?
Thank you, Jojo. Thank you so much.
It's all bollocks, basically.
Yeah, I'm not getting the. I don't fucking know. It's just not making sense why they'd have him as a mod if he's backed by EQ and apparently.
And the funny thing is, Luke kicks me out to say, I'm not having this on my platform, but yet you allow that other person to say what they want about me.
Hate her and can't stand her, but yet they all have him as a mod. So I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't.
Are they all in it to take down Delusive?
Yes.
They banned all her accounts today.
Yes. 7 accounts.
Tracy's got the letters.
See, there's seven accounts they
Tracy's
took down,
got what
right?
letters?
And they're trying to make out it wasn't them.
Tracy. Oh, there you go, Tracy. You got them. I don't know why you guys don't have them.
Oh, let me see. Oh no, yeah, mine is orange.
I'll have to. I don't know.
Is Tracy a new mod? Have you just modded, or I don't know. The most interesting thing about that clip was Lynn's.
Yeah, it's. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do I get in the box
Yeah,
here?
I'm a bit confused, to be honest, with the whole thing.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
We'll wait and see what happens with Delusive. I know all her accounts got blocked today, apparently. All of them. She was in using Eternity's account in dodgy, Ziana's. That I know of. When I went in quickly, I was thinking, why is Delusive? Where's she talking from? I thought it was her live, but it was Ziana's account, and then she was using Eternity's account, like in a box, but Ziana was holding the live.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on, isn't there?
She's got 25 accounts. Did they take down all the 25 accounts? Are gone? Are they all gone?
Start charging.
Come on, Delusive, don't get your smart head on.
She was preserving them for tomorrow. They took down 25 accounts.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
It's a video, not live.
She'll get her head together.
No, they took down about.
I think number one, stop letting that fucking freak in your box. That would be my first thing. And watch what you're saying. Well, if all her accounts are gone, then
I don't know what she thinks.
That's just right out bullying and trying to get her off. Yeah, if they're not, she lost only 6. Well, I don't know.
You won't be able to get a sub, won't you? Because she's got that many accounts. You won't be able to have like one account that people can sub.
Not all accounts over the past couple of months. No, all together over the past couple of months. So, Ziana, all her accounts are gone?
Oh, wow.
We've had everything blocked over the past couple of months? Shit. Yeah, that's bullying to get her off. She needs to stop letting. I would not let them in my box.
Harassment, yeah, exactly. So how are they saying that I'm the one? And I'm going to make sure I download all of those videos. And you got Miss Red saying, well, you don't know who it is, you don't know who it is. But I've got videos of certain people saying, go salt and pepper, Angie, salt and pepper. I've got Levi saying it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to REPI to you. Do you know what I mean? It's just gang bullying. And what? We did it once in a Discord. I'm entitled, if someone is doxing me and talking, bullying me, I'm entitled to say, get that person off. You know what I mean? I wasn't doing it to them.
Yeah. Yeah, she's waiting on them getting a... Wow. She has some back tomorrow. Yeah, she just has to watch what she says moving forward so they can't get her banned.
Yeah. She's not a stupid woman. She just needs to get her head back on.
I have actually contacted TikTok, so I do feel that whether they will or not, because you know how useless they TikTokers. Thank you. But I have contacted them to ask them to look into all the reporting. If there's a specific name, one name, you know what I mean? Whether they will do that or not, I don't know. But I have asked them to do that on all my accounts because it is ridiculous. I got like 7 or 8 bananas yesterday. So I want to see if there's like a pattern. And I did actually say there's a certain person, which is, you know, Ali VI, that seems to, I don't know if he knows somebody on TikTok, but I want to see if who it is really, yeah. And I basically spoke about that as well to them.
Get back in the game.
Yeah, at this point, I think it's just bullying. At this point, it's right out bullying her.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paula.
That's crazy. Angie, okay, we already saw this, no?
No, this is just, she just said she's never getting out.
Sick to this. I'm not going to play
That one. What's next? Canadian Angie's quite a lot of them. Canadian Angie's discusses getting bananaed. Oh, this must be a new one.
Oh, yeah, every single
guys, if you can send me other videos, because I don't want to be talking on these people. Do you know what I mean? Let them get on with it. If you can send me other videos after today, I would appreciate this. I'm not doing FYP. I'm just playing videos that have been sent to me.
Her account's blocked.
She's on Eternity's backup at the moment.
Oh, didn't know what now. Well, saying that, Angie, I spend my days, I get banned like about so many times a day, no problem, yeah. Multiple times.
They get others to do it so they're not involved. Exactly. Oh,
I get banned. And I only have like about 10 people alive. It's all like a band.
Really?
Yes, who you know, yeah.
You know what?
You know, not what you
fine.
do.
If the TikTok AI picks up shit and then bans you, fine. But you know it's him doing it to take down her accounts constantly. That's bullying because you don't like her, don't watch her. You know what I mean? There's no need for it. Just don't watch her and then move on.
Okay.
Just get on with it.
Jamzino's in the box.
Where?
Gold.
Where? I don't see her at all.
Forward it, but
well, I'm not going to say it, am I? Because they're going to do it to me. But she kept telling people to go and do stuff to people.
No, that was after I got bananaed on 4 accounts.
Pepper people.
Yeah, but she kept saying it like giving times and like you was in the chat one of the times and I was laughing.
That was but then I left. I didn't stay like
yeah, we both left because I must have left anyway. But she keeps doing it and she keeps saying the same thing. She needs to say whatever she's saying in a different way, innit?
I don't know.
What happens is when you get bananaed on here, it recognises your IP address, right? So that's sometimes why it's easier to get certain people bananaed. You know what I mean? So once you get someone bananaed, say for example, say Luke, for example, right? Once it gets bananaed and you do it again, it starts to recognise the IP address. So it's easier to keep getting him bananaed, even if he uses a different account. It's the phone, innit? Something to do with the device. That's what I've been told.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but I think it's getting long. Like, this has actually been going on since January the 1st. I think it's just getting long. Like, we're nearly halfway through the year.
Yeah. It's all fucking bullshit. It's
Angie's looking tired. Like, my daughter came there today. She went, Lydia, what happened to Angie? I said, what do you mean? She went, Angie looks tired. I said, yeah. That's because she's been on this bloody TikTok thing.
Sorry, James.
Can everyone...
Who are you? Who are you, Jamzino? Are you new to TikTok?
Well, I need it.
They'll fucking do their storyline. all for fucking money.
I haven't done
That's
it
all.
for money. I'm not doing anything for money. You know what I mean? I get the same gifts I got before. You know what I mean?
All of this, and they're not like, say you'll thank somebody for a rose or a heart. Me, no, they those are like.
Sometimes you can't win because I think to myself, maybe I should do battles in the afternoon, but then you're going to get called a beg. You know what I mean? You just can't win.
Shit. So, yeah. But at the end of the day, too, all this stuff and getting people. At this point, for me, with Delusive, they're just bullying her. They just don't want her to be on her platform. And that's not right. It's just an app. There's room for everyone on the app.
I think we heard the rest of this, have we not?
It's not right at all. I don't agree with it at all. Okay, here we are.
They've got me bananas so many times. I do it once, and you got a big hoo-ha about it.
I don't know.
Oh.
Just fucked up. It's all fucked up. Not let that guy in my box. There's...
Okay, we've heard the rest of that. So what we got next?
Now, obviously,
Sophie Bailey explains how to stalk someone and shares opinions on Rickster and Telia.
know from personal experience, Levi specifically being the little genius behind it, that just from a phone number...
What does it say here, though? Rickster's doxing Sally's son. Can't read that.
You can get everyone's personal details, every email address that they've got set up with that phone number linked to it, every social media account they've got linked to it, any address associated with that number. So if they...
But we all know you can just put someone's telephone number in it and Google. You can, we all know that.
Got a phone contract,
genius,
they took it out of one address, that address will come up. If they then moved house and had to change it on the phone bill to that address, that will then come up as well. So you can get a lot of information from just a phone number. So I think that's an extremely...
Not necessarily. You can put a phone number in Google, there'll be nothing that could be shown. It could say what apps, maybe they're on Facebook, if you've got a number attached to a Facebook, or a thread or anything. Highly illegal. Yeah, it's highly illegal. Of course, it's doxing. When you actually put someone's number in and you're literally physically sat there trying to find information on them, that is considered doxing because you want to find their personal information and you're going to do that. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
It's a very unforgiving thing to do, especially...
it's not a genius to say, to tell people you can just put a phone number in Google. It's not going to come up with someone's address, though. That just not going to. You can, put your phone number in Google. It's not going to come up with your address.
We get up to a lot, to be fair, Chantal. We've been up to a lot in the past. Maybe I'm evil avocado. So I still agree that the whole...
Yeah, if someone's digging information, she's just telling everyone she's done that, digging for people's information.
Apology for Mansally was I don't think it was...
They've titled it Sophie Bailey explains how she and Levi stalk and dox people, and also speaks on Rick's and Telly's relationship. Not a smart
threat they made, personally, and it pains me inside to defend them in that aspect. I think it's her religion that's made her feel bad, because she's a very holy woman, and she made a point of saying the devil must have took over. But I wouldn't say it was made out like she spoke on kids in a bad way. She didn't talk on kids in a bad way. She talked on one specific child and harm he was in. At this point, I think this is like a power couple who are going to stay together to prove a point, because they don't want the whole internet
I wouldn't probably call them a power couple either. Because they do have a lot of dislike. A lot of people do dislike them. I have no issue with Rickster Telly, not at all. But because of this dislike, I think a power couple, to call someone a power couple, you've got to have a lot, people liking you.
Their relationship fail. I think that genuinely is what it is. As much as I'm looking forward to the day that this relationship goes south, at the same time, I've said it before and I say it again, they're going to throw each other under the bus. They're going to try to get one up on each other. Things are going to come out. Exactly, no man falls in love deeper than a man who without a home, and I've always said that as well. I've called him a hoboesexual, which is a homeless man who goes for single mums because he needs a home to live in. And I think one thing she was doing, she's doing that before she even got with him. So imagine what it's going to be like. Thank you, guys. Imagine what it's going to be like when they do split up. It's going to be wild. Now, obviously, I know from personal experience, Levi specifically being the little genius behind it, that just from a phone number, you can get everyone's
sorry,
personal details, every email address that they've got set up with that phone number.
That's not true. It really isn't. It's not going to come up with someone's address. You can do it yourself on your own phone number. Do you know what I mean? Don't do it on others, like. But it's not going to come up with people's addresses or anything like on a phone, on a mobile number. It's not. Right. So I don't really know what she's talking about there. I really don't know what she's talking about. And like I said, do it on your phone number, and you'll see it's not going to come up with an address. Might come up with a Facebook if you got if it's linked to your Facebook, but even then you still have to log in and all that. You know what I mean? It's not going to come up. It might come up with a thread that maybe you're on or something like that. It's not going to come up with your personal information. Mine doesn't. Exactly, it doesn't. So I don't know what she's talking about there. Hi, Zayana.
There's not a lady who's...
Zayana and Angie and the bottle. Okay, that's that one. Let's see what else there is. Seen that one. Okay. What's this one? Right, Zayana. Censored. Me saying keep reporting, guys. It's not a crime to do that. And if someone is bullying someone, I do believe, because TikTok won't do anything about it. If someone's doxing your address and your phone number, in my opinion, you have a right to go and report that person. And if you want to go tell other people to do it, to get that person off, to stop doing it from them doing what they're doing, well, why shouldn't you? You know, you shouldn't be doxing. You shouldn't be inciting hatred on this app. You know what I mean? That's what I believe.
Not like you're finding out a secret agent and you're going to get some hot major gossip. Look, what I don't know what's wrong with people.
Yeah. Exactly. It's just stopping because TikTok is not doing anything about it. Okay, questioning quiz. Okay, I've seen that one. I'm just seeing what else there is, guys. What's this about? That's the Top Girl battle. What's this?
That pink, that red
one left out, I
think a couple.
I don't know about that one. What's this one? I think we've gone through them. Blames everything on Deleuze for Angie fans.
Changes why apparently I've got a problem with her. I don't actually have a problem with her in any way, you know what I mean? She's just another creator, and I speak about the FYP to do with her. But she takes everything so serious. She was going yesterday, I haven't committed a crime.
See, because I'm getting bananas so many times, people are seeing it. You got her, that person, Levi and Sophie, have harassed and bullied Angie for days, having her bananaed over and over again, saying horrendous things to her. So people are noticing it, do you know what I mean? You can't justify what they've said, do you know what I mean? So when they're getting reported, don't blame me for that. Do you know what I mean? I know I've said it out of anger yesterday. Did I go on my Discord yesterday? No, I did not. But that time when that person got banana, it was nothing to do with me. I was sitting watching a movie having a Chinese. People are doing it because they're seeing me constantly getting banana all the time. And they're knowing the people that are doing it. That's why. So it's nothing to do with
the
me.
police, I knew what you're talking about. Thank you so much, little Elise. So she never says what she said to get our reactions in the first place. So for me, why I said she probably laid down and took it was because she'd said that she invalidated something that I'd been through and used her platform to say it never happened. So I said, oh, right. And then when you reply, she goes, right. And she keeps the clip and then goes, look what she said about me, everybody.
Yeah, but I think that is ways of saying it. And I think that if you can say, oh, I don't believe it happened. I said, I've not have a problem with that. You have your opinions. If you don't believe me, that's fair enough. But don't say, I took it. You know, that's going into detail. And I think with EQ, that's her problem. She goes into great detail when she's talking about something. She don't just say, well, I'm going to go back at you and say, it didn't happen with you. You've gone further and said I've accepted it, you know, and you're saying you believe me, but I did it. You know, I laid down and took it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
And then everyone's like, oh God, because there's new people all the time. Oh, Leslie, thank you, my love. I'm prepaying for a muting tonight. Oh, Leslie, that's the best thing I ever did, love, because look, see what I mean? I muted our Leslie and get pinned as well, Leslie, last night, and now because she's panicking, she's sending me more money to not be muted. Thank you, Leslie. It's great how it works. Yeah, we'll have all the what is it? I don't want to say.
I'm not having a go at Sharon. Wait a minute, I'm having a go at Sharon. I just trying to
give all that, haven't we?
Don't even do this again. I wouldn't even give her the satisfaction. And we'll block that account on Sophie Bailey. We love Sophie Bailey. Love. When I have an argument with somebody, I don't like them.
But the only reason you like her is because she has a dislike for Rickster. You're just playing stupid games.
Do you like them again, then you get blocked.
No, that's not true. I'm a
Those people can make up and break up, you know what I mean?
business owner. I am working a lot.
Okay.
This is a bit of
Because I
downtime for me,
support
and I
Mixer.
can gift who the hell I want to gift.
We're not saying you can't.
I think we've
Most of
played
it's
this.
reaction to what's been said to court. Thanks so far. That's great news. Thank you so much.
She's just full of shit. She really, I can't even, you know what, I'm not even going to play her either. She's just full of it, isn't she? Evil EQ. Well, if she does come in here, Joe, guys, just block her. I'm not even going to entertain her, so I'm not even going to play it. Right, what else we got? One sec. I'm trying to charge this phone, guys. One sec. Bloody hell. Okay, what else we got? Got quite a few today, haven't we? What's that? No, what's this?
T-shirt, how to get can't see the comments.
Oh, yeah, famous darling gets doxed and she comes to explain. I don't know, this is okay.
Somebody's doxed.
T-shirt, how to get it hard to see the comments.
Oh, I didn't even know this. Oh. Oh, why is someone doing that? That's what he was showing. Yeah, okay. Oh my God, why would someone do that? I don't know who's done that. It's not Frank the Crank, by the way. Guys, it's not Frank the Crank who just shared me the video.
I just want to snuggle.
I'm not gonna
Efter man sleep, it's called
It's right, Frank the Crank, yeah. I'm not gonna tell you who it is, but he's famous in that. Oh, here she is, sorry. I was so confused on that one. Are you okay, famous? Want me to send you this?
I only went for a pee. What have I missed?
I'll send it to you. I was so confused.
Well, I read something about my Facebook and the picture.
Yeah.
Can I see the picture, Angie, please?
I'm going to send it to you on WhatsApp.
I think that was a
Well,
picture
I've
of
got
you.
nothing to hide, but in them days, I will let you all know I was a raging alcoholic.
It's nothing to do with you, famous. I think what he was showing.
My ex that sat on a train track and is no longer here.
Sorry. Trigger warning.
I haven't got the passwords. I was an alcoholic. It's an old Facebook.
Okay.
I'm not having a go at you all, but that's just
Yeah,
sick.
no, understandable.
Sick in the head. Sick.
Yeah.
If you...
Was on.
Can you not just put forget? Do you know the email?
No, I was an alcoholic, darling. I don't know.
Can't you just say that it's faking trying to be you? And your boobs look good today.
I don't know. I'm not upset about myself. I'm not. It's
Your boobs look good today.
My what?
Your boobs look good today.
Bloody hell, Zion, are you alright?
I want you to cover your T-shirt up so we can see the comments. I thought you was going to cover it.
About you, man.
That's better.
So what else you got? That's with I don't know what with that famous one. What's this one? Let's have a look.
Constant.
How's it called? Okay, I think that's it. Actually, we've got no more videos. That's it, guys. No more. All done.
Ah, you bastard! Oh!
Sorry, not gonna.
I'll tell you what happened with Luke.
Oh, this is DG. We'll play this one, yeah?
See the way the dog bit the lump of fat out of her.
I know, I saw that.
It's not come out in my state.
The interviewer, you know the little lad, he's fucking sound. Him. He'll do really well. Him, that interviewer, mate. He's got a fucking bright future ahead of him. He's 14 and he interviews so well. And what happened was, this will be who tells. Luke the judge instantly has gone into a chat with big up Peek forever and always Michelle. Thank you forever and always Michelle for the kisses. He's clearing the fucking.
What happened with DG? Does anyone know? Is it something to do with that property?
DG was having an interview of some 14-year-old kid, and he was having an interview, and Luke walked past and he said, "All right, DJ," but he was with that lad, so he weren't rude, and he didn't quite realise who it was. And then when he said it again, and then when he said it the third time, he said he realised who it was, so he was like, "All right," and that was it.
DJ, and I didn't, but I was walking next to Louis. Because he wanted to ask, interview before a post-fight interview or whatever. So I was walking and I look round and I'm speaking to Louis. It's rude. So I turn round And at first glance, I didn't know it was him. It looked like a butch lesbian. I was like, who's... And so I looked at him up and down a bit. I was thinking, who's that? And I was like, oh shit, it's Luke the Judge. So, but then obviously I was with Louis interviewing. So I went, like that. Like, you know, just a quick, like, you know, I was caught off guard. I didn't know, you know. And then that's why he thinks, you know, that's why that's got round, saying I think I was walking around the fucking thing thinking I was a rock star. No, it wasn't that at all. It was Luke the Judge was begging for fucking some attention, and because I mistook him for a butch lesbian, I didn't know it was him. So, yeah, so, you know, it was like fucking, yeah, well then. Yeah, that's all it was. And then he's obviously messaged Miss Red and Corey, being like, oh yeah, well, I was there and I was, you know, fucking hell. Sounds like a great night. Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what happened with
So
Luke.
it wasn't really that deep, though, was it? Do you know what I mean?
No. Luke just wanted more recognition that he was there, but he was just like, you're right, and carried on doing what he was doing. Like I said, he was having an interview.
Exactly. This video I've not seen. Angie gets kicked out of Luke's box. I didn't actually see. Did I play this? No, I didn't.
Bully live against me. I'm going to stand up against bullies. And
Go and do it on your own live and piss off then, because no one's interested in what you've got to say. Right, let's...
A bit similar to how she just allowed me in the box.
And now has allowed the other person to continue.
By 6 individuals.
Let me tell you something, Angie. I'll speak now because this is my life. I stand up for what I believe in, okay? So you also yourself gifted someone that talks derogatory about children.
Yeah. And you went on about that. So why are you questioning me then? You dragged me for that. So why are you questioning me?
2 lions. I know she's your friend, Corey, but if we're calling everybody out, we'll call everybody out, right? So don't start saying I stick up for bullies and shit like that, because you are guilty of sending 2 lions to somebody that calls people pedlos, someone that's been racist, someone that's talked about children. So don't come for me, Angie. Big mistake, darling. Don't come for me.
No, big mistake is you kicking me out the box, Luke, when I was having my say and leaving the person that's talking on me. So it was a hate live.
You gifted the aggro.
Don't threaten me, Luke.
Try and get him in your box. So, come on, Angie.
Well, I've already
You've also lied about having cancer, Angie, and then blame it down to, what did you say in your box earlier? Dark humour. It's not dark humour.
So you're allowing me to be kicked out of the box to continue having this man in your box when everyone knows, when I was talking about the cancer, I was saying, this is exactly how I was like, I've got throat cancer, I've got melanoma, I've got a brain tumour, I've got breast cancer, because they're all the things I've thought I've had by Dr. Google. Like when I've gone to the doctor or seen like a mole, I've Googled it, and oh my God. And I'm like, even before I've got the results in, I convinced my brain, because I have severe health anxiety, that I have cancer. I'm not going around to do it for financial gain and sit here and say, guys, I've got cancer, I've been diagnosed by a doctor. No. How many times have you diagnosed yourself, guys, on Dr. Google before you've even gone to see a doctor? You've diagnosed yourself. Not that you've gone around telling everyone. It was that dark humour, because we do diagnose ourselves all the time on Google. It's Dr. Google, isn't it? You know what I mean? That's how I said it, and they twisted that around to make out I've actually was on here saying, guys, I've got cancer. No, it wasn't like that. And it lasted 10-15 minutes until I told people, when I was telling people of Dr. Google diagnosed me with it. Because you know when you type and say, for example, headache, and you've got all these bad headaches, and it comes out of, what does it come out of? Tumour, brain tumour. And all of a sudden you think, oh my God, I've got a brain tumour. That's how I said it. I wasn't sitting here trying to tell people I've gone to a doctor and I've been diagnosed with cancer. I didn't say it like that. I was talking about health anxiety and Dr. Google. Okay, so they've twisted that around.
Come with my...
Carry on talking on me, Luke, once you kick me out.
Now, I don't like being in the middle of you and Angie, but don't sit
Luke,
don't
I have
tell
told you this,
people
hold on.
that
I have told you this on the phone now.
She's pissed me
I
off.
told you this on the phone, right? All I want her to do is
Go and have some more vodka, because we know that's not water in there, Luke.
I'll never play her on my FYP again.
Good.
She leaves me alone. I leave her alone. But then she doesn't support bullies, but she had pineapple in her box trying to talk about my sexuality. Is that? What do you think about that, Corey?
You also went for pineapple, though, Luke. You went for pineapple about an article, but weren't you in there? Isn't there an article about you? Yeah, there's an article about you, though, is there not?
Yeah, she again, Pineapple stole money from a children's charity and they chill with it. Exactly. So, Angie, you will not come in my room and overshadow.
You know, the thing is, though, Luke, you've always kicked me out. Not just the first time, it's many times because you support this person that you never spoke on. That said a lot about me on Favorited, okay? So don't sit there saying, big mistake, Luke. No, big mistake to you, love. You know what I mean? Get out of here, big man. You know, go and drink your vodka because that's what you're drinking, isn't it? I'll never, ever, ever support you. Do not come in my life again. Ever.
You can't.
Right, Mr. Tumble is... okay, what's the next video? What's this one?
Yeah.
Oh, it's me again. My battery's low. To lose fans, anti-boxers aren't happy with how women support... No, yeah, we're not going to keep playing that, I think. Talk about them.
So, I don't know if you remember the other day
Miss Red claps back at DG.
DJ and Corey was battling, and like DJ did appear to have a little bit of an attitude on him. I'm not going to lie, and like I'd like to really.
But why are you defending this person? Why is it anything to do with you, Miss Red? You did the same thing with Alex. You know, always supported someone that said the worst. Do you have it in your brain that you know you want to support people that you know degrade women on a daily basis? I don't. Doesn't make sense.
No, like what? Thank you, Tizzy. What I've done to DJ, because I've always respected him. Do you know what I mean? I've never done anything to really make him be that way. Like he didn't have an attitude. He did, darling. He did. He had a fact.
But you didn't have this until the Corey and DG situation. You didn't have this opinion then. Now all of a sudden you have the opinion.
This was before the DG and Corey situation. This was before the Ange.
Was it before?
Yeah.
So I don't know, like what's happened or what I've said or what I've done, because you know I've always like really supported DJ and everything else, but it was just uncomfortable. It was like really uncomfortable. This isn't me digging him out. I don't care what anybody says about I'm allowed to have my feelings, and my feelings are valid. And I just feel like the last battle that we had, there was a lot of atmosphere there, because I was speaking to DJ and I was saying hello and things like that, and there was no acknowledgement there. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't matter if he's got beef with Corey, whoever's got beef with, but if I'm saying hello, at least, be like, oh, hello, then I won't feel that way.
Was that this morning?
I don't really sleep over it, but, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not having this. Because I was in that battle. I spent long enough in that battle to know how I'm feeling. So for those of you that was in that battle, right, who agrees that there was an atmosphere there? Fucking hell. Jesus, you know what I mean? What really pisses me off, and this isn't directed at DJ, this is directed at whoever wants to take it at that. Why people have such a problem with FYP hosts, I don't understand that. Do you know what I mean?
People don't have a problem with FYP hosts. Thank you, Famous. Thank you. People don't have a problem with FYP hosts, they have a problem with you. You know what I mean? I don't usually put people in my boxes. Once you put people on your boxes and FYP, sometimes I do, don't get me wrong. But I think once you do that, it can become a hate live against one person. And I'm not going to lie, I've done it, so I'm not being a hypocrite. I've done that and put people in the boxes and spoke on one person, absolutely. But I do feel that, the thing with the Miss Reggie has 5-6K sometimes in there. So it makes it worse when you're dragging one person and also lying and supporting your friends and then dragging someone else that you don't like on a 6K platform. I think that's the difference. I get about 2 to 3K, right? On my FYP, you get 6K.
Like, yeah, you may not agree that we're sat here playing your videos and things like that, but if it's on FYP, it's free game. Like, why so many creators have got problems with FYP hosts? Personally, myself, I feel like it's a little bit of jealousy because, we get good views, we do okay. Do you know what I mean? Because a majority of people that have got problems with FYP hosts joined the boxes and didn't mind, fucking cloud chasing in the boxes. Do you get what I'm saying? And this isn't directed at DJ, this is directed at anybody that's had a problem with FYP. It just seems so many people have got problems with FYP hosts. You don't have to watch, guys, if you don't like it. But I ain't no different from any other TikToker. What do you want to do? Sit here and play battles all day and cry about unis and lions?
Everyone in the comments are saying big up to you, G.
Hosts are bringing a bit of content. Obviously, you may not agree with our views or...
Big up to you, G.
But at least we're bringing content. he doesn't have an issue with you. In fact, look at the other day, content you're watching other people's content. DG, in all fairness, you've done an FYP show too, darling. So, just saying. So you saying that, like, why do you do an FYP show then? Because, like, you are a content creator. Like, why don't you just stick to doing content? Why do you have to do an FYP show? So you've used FYP as content too. I say, like, you know, you participated many times in these boxes. All the big creators have, you all fucking loved it off. I couldn't keep you out of the boxes at one point, all you big creators. As a matter of fact, you all love the boxes that much. I like to say, no big creators in the boxes, because this is where the views are. And what do views equal? Gifters. So, you know. So, I don't know if you remember the other day.
God, tiring. I do understand, I don't know what DG said to Miss Red. Does anyone know? I don't know what happened there. But I do understand where DG is coming from in regards to, FYP hosts and things, because it is talking on other people constantly, isn't it? Daily. You know what I mean? And I think, with DG, I mean, I know he's done the FYP himself, hasn't he? But I think his content is pretty much kind of entertaining and just having a laugh and those kind of things, do you know what I mean? I was thinking how embarrassing for her this morning. Yeah, I think, the problem is she's going for the wrong person. Now, she has a right for an opinion, absolutely. But I think DG is loved by a lot of people on here. She's very popular, So, listen, I'd go for it. If I didn't like him, I'd go for him. Do you know what I mean? I have no issue with DG. But, I just think, just look at her comments. Everyone was saying big up DG. DG slays everyone on here. Does he? I didn't know that, Caroline, because I don't actually watch DG. I always thought he was kind of, he does those kind of, what does he do? He does that.
I think he's a comedian.
Yeah, he does all that, doesn't he? I didn't know that he's
like a Jack the Lad comedian.
On me, don't get me wrong. I've gone back and we've had that kind of back and forth, and GJ was good content for his viewers, to be honest. Has his viewers gone down, or is he still getting the same amount? Someone. Should we put it in the comments, guys? Are you Team DG? Happy face, sad face, you're not. Let me have a look. Happy face, Team GG. Sad face, Bun DG. Look how close it is. Oh, the Bun DGs are actually winning. Well, so not many people like DG on here. Must be just Miss Red's platform then. Thank you for the gifts, guys. I don't know him. I don't really watch DG, to be fair, though. I mean, I don't really watch anyone. I'm always live, but...
I do, don't I? Because I'm very nosy, Angie, and I go everywhere. Like, before DG started seeing Chloe, I can't even say Chole. I used to go into her live and watch her singing. And do you remember when Miss J done the pro thing and she tried to get pro? Miss J.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I went over to Chloe and I was like, going up, Miss J, she's trying to do pro. And bless Chloe went over and sent her an Interstellar. And then a few days later, Miss Red come live and Miss J was like, oh, Chloe, the singer, sent me an Interstellar. She was like, don't know who she is. And it was quite obnoxious and rude the way that she said it. And I thought that was a bit rude.
Miss Red?
Right? Yeah. And now DG goes out with Chloe, don't he?
It's Chole.
Chole.
She has a nice...
But I do read too much into things, don't I? But you never know.
I like Chole. I mean, I don't really know her. Do you know what I mean? I've watched her a couple of times. I think she has a lovely voice. I think she's got a nice, sweet voice. You know what I mean, hasn't she? An innocent voice.
And a beautiful face. And a beautiful body.
Oh, shut up, Sarah. Making me feel sick now.
I don't know what she do with DJ.
Probably.
He's punching. That's why he started boxing, because he knows he's punching.
I think there's a bit of jealousy, though, isn't there? You know, she is a pretty woman. You know, she stays in her own lane. She's not on the drama side, and yeah, definitely jealousy. Thank you for the gifts, guys. The bitch. Oh dear.
But maybe he's just trying to stay at the drama as well.
Who? DG?
Yeah.
Here's Dave Duran. Hello, Dave.
The problem you've got is I know you are hearing it first from Dave Duran's Miss Red sent DG nudes and DG picked Choli.
I wouldn't know. I would as well.
Oh, dear. Yes, is in the box. Esther. Hello. Hello, Esther. Yeah. Who else can we do then the poll on? Who else can we do a poll on? Thank you everybody for the gifts. What were you? 23. Big up everyone. Thank you so much. Dave Duran. Okay. Team Dave Duran. Happy face. Sad face. Bundy. Dave. Oh yes, we'll do that one next. Good idea. Team DG or Team Luke. Oh, look at this, Dave. Dave, no one likes you, Dave. Who's this? There you go. Let's stop this one, guys, because I think we know the score on this one. Let's do Team DG or Team Luke.
When the end, because you're the only one that can do it.
Angie, I didn't mean to come into the box. Will you knock me out, please?
Yeah, 1 sec. So, happy face, Team DG. Sad face, Team Luke. Thanks, Diana. Team DG, happy face. Team Luke, sad face. I don't understand. Before you were saying bun DG, and now you're voting for DG? I don't understand that. Do you, Diana?
No.
I suppose against Luke though.
Neither.
Go Team DG has won. Should we do Miss Red next? I like these polls. Oh, it's very close. It's only 10 in. Block all the sad ones. Block them. Oh, Team DG it is. Okay, what about Miss Red then? Team DG, happy face. Team Miss Red, sad face. DG, happy face. Oh, why did that not come up? Sad face. Oh my God, there's an election thing at the bottom. I can't do it. Is that when every time I say poll? I bet that comes up, doesn't it? That bloody election. Should we do an actual poll, Zayana? You know, the other one.
Yeah.
Do that one, or is it going to stop it?
No, I don't think you can do either.
Oh, damn it.
I'm sure you can't.
But if you just do in the comments, guys, right? Happy face, DG, sad face, Miss Red. Let's go.
That's why before, do you know, when you were saying, my muds are crap, they can't even do a poll. And we couldn't do it because that thing was at the bottom. So when you press it, just clicks off straight away.
So everyone's Team DG so far. All happy face. Oh, a couple of crying faces. Block them. Oh, none. Okay. Well, I can't. These bloody election things are annoying, aren't they? There you have it. And there you have it, guys. I think it is Team DG on here. Yeah. I think Miss Red's changed, though, hasn't she? You know, she used to be a lot nicer. I think her true colours are coming out. I'm not voting, you'll block me. Oh, for God's sake, Elaine. Bloody hell.
I don't know though, because she's just ruined her own show. Like, it ain't even funny. It's cringe. Like today when EQ was going, she's drinking and then she's like, "Yeah, I'm on the vodka. Who wants tequila shots?" But you just sound stupid. Like, some things you just don't run with today. When there was Miss Red was doing her FYP, and then you had Evil Queen saying she's pissed her, she's on the vodka. So then Miss Red was saying, "Oh yeah, on the vodka. So he wants tequila shots," but. Just don't do it. Well, retaliate. You're making yourself look silly. Like you're doing tequila shots at 12 o'clock in your kitchen.
Today.
Yeah, like she made herself look affected.
I didn't watch it because I got up I think it was about 11:45. I've just been told. So, I'm glad I didn't because I'd be like, oh, la, 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 la. Was she? What's happened to that police case she's got against EQ? It was silly, was it? People were saying it was very cringy.
Mm.
Did she go in on EQ a lot then?
Yeah.
Is that because they told her she's got no case?
I can see where EQ is coming from, because she was saying the slow digs that I say to people, and they're like, they don't see the digs that I get. And then she was pointing out, well, that's a dig, that's a dig. So the things that she's saying, she's taking personally. Yeah. And then
was that Hate Live on EQ? Was it?
I think once she knew, she was like, I've got, oh yeah, my hair used to be this short. I've got a picture with a sausage in my mouth, but I don't know if I'm going to show you. I thought that was a bit weird, right? Then she went, oh, and I used to have no hair. I had a receding hairline or something. I've got no receding. I thought, no, you can't be saying that. You're just being nasty, aren't you? But that's what they're doing to each other. I've got nothing to do with us. But it just don't make her look any better for retaliating.
Yeah.
Because then
I assume the police have said to her she's got no case.
Yeah. Then EQ's saying, you're doing these digs, and she is. She's showing everyone what she does.
His girlfriend owns 2 businesses and owns her own home, has done for a long time. Yeah, listen, that's amazing. You know what people do? They like to just try and destroy someone that's very successful. You know, that's done well for themselves. It's jealousy, envy, and all that kind of thing. But I think it's amazing because she's only young. I don't know how old she is. Is she about 30 or so, something like that? You know, I think it's amazing at 30 to have 2 businesses, own her own house and all that. You know, I don't think we should be knocking people's success.
She's got eyelashes. And she does a singing.
Oh, right, Sayana. We get it. She's pretty.
And I think she drives a Mercedes, Ange.
Right, let's just up it in a bit more.
It looked like Mercedes.
If you're listening, I don't like you. I really don't. You're just too... Maybe. That's cringy. She is, yeah. But I think it's amazing that she's like, she's done a lot for herself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Angie, are you jealous? Absolutely not, the bitch. No, I don't think people should be knocking it, to be honest.
And she's brought her own songs out.
Oh, shut up, Zayana. And this and that.
And she's got the cutest big dog you'd ever seen.
Has she got children, Charlie?
No, just some big dog. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember. Lila or something like that.
Right, she comes and block her. Is there anyone else that you want to talk about that's won £1 million in the lottery that doesn't involve me?
She's been to that King K's house as well.
Have you ever watched that Only Fools and Horses, right? When that Dale boy said to him that, oh my God, his friend had won £1 million in the lottery or something, and that Dale was getting really excited. He's going, yeah, waiting for more. And he was, and then Dale boy was like, oh no, that's it.